What is going on, everybody? The first new arenas are here, man. I'm a little bit late to the grind too, dude. I was looking at Best Buy trying to get a graphics card, man. But we got the new arenas. So yeah, let's get a tweet out nice and quick right here. Dearest chat, Marvel champions. Care to join me in the absolute chaos? That is the brand new 6-star arenas. Yes. Oh no. No. God, man. Where's the, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Care to join me in the absolute chaos? That is the brand new 6-star arenas tweet. Whatever. It didn't really sound like the greatest tweet of all time, but who cares? What's up, everybody? Good luck if you guys are grinding. Looks like we gotta do a twofer on the slapper. We got John, Law, and AP Waves. Both sending over a buck. Thank you, guys. Stop. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. EZ also sent over $1.50 with the Celt Shaker. Saying, oh, God damn it. Yeah, rip, dude. Maximus sent over 5 as well, just saying, get it. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Pop those battle chips and give me what's coming under the new rules. Well, I gave you what's coming under the new rules, but pop the battle chips. Dude, I ain't popping any battle chips. This is weird that the featured arena is before the basic, dude. I'm not used to seeing this. But all right, we're going basic. This is my first time looking at these milestones, though. I want to take a quick look. Ooh, Grandmaster shards. Okay, 16.5 mil. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess that sounds about right, right? More than 12 million once you add everything up. Is it the same? Oh, wow, look at that. They changed order. Dude, that's freaking me out, man. Alright, so they're both Grandmaster shards. Did I miss the 9 million? Okay. I mean, that's what the champions go for. They went for over that in the 4-star featured. Interesting, though. Did I miss the... Oh, there he is. Okay, 2.25 mil. It's a little high on the basic, but I guess when it's guaranteed like that, that's nice. All right, anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's start the grind. I am going for Falcon. Shang-Chi, good luck to you. You can see I put my cutoffs in the at the bottom of the screen there, as per usual. And good luck, because I have no idea what to guess with the brand new arenas. Wait, AP Waves. Did I reread yours too? Let me see. Yours is... What's up, B-Jizzle? Good luck on the grind. We'll be popping a lot of calves later. Well, good luck to you, man. Good luck. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? How you doing? Already have 6-star duped Falcon. I'm hoping that a lot of people have 6-star duped Falcon, and then I can kind of sneak in here with the new system, and it won't be too bad. Wow, now you can get the 3-star and 4-star just for milestones. Yeah, they added them as milestones. Corey sent it over too, saying, read all my insults, Dumbo. Read all of your insults? How many insults are there? Hold on. Really making me scroll up during the brand new arena here that I'm already late to, because I was trying to get a damn graphics card, which is impossible to get. I woke up late for the drop. I'm pissed about it. Anyway, you're a dingus. Who let this bald man in here? Hey, Four Eyes, don't look in the mirror. Ugly, you might break it. Why are you trying to hurt me, Corey? This is not good, dude. What? That's messed up, man. All those insults. Guys, I'm about to turn off the stream and go cry. What the F? Psych, I take them all as compliments. Thank you, Corey. Static sent it over to saying, okay, BG, here for the distraction. Good luck to you. Right back at you, man. Right back at you, dude. Thank you for the 2. And my name should have 50 words or else never gonna give you up XD. What a name. Doesn't even show in the YouTube chat. My little tracker thing here shows it at least. Sending over 369 rupees. Just saying, Baldy! Well, thanks, dude. Oh, man. Just start using 565s or rank 2 once win streak is 7. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. It even says it at the top of the screen there. Holy crap. Dude, how does YouTube even allow a name that big? That is crazy. Whew. Speed up D. Sieging over a buck. See. I love you. Speed up D. Dude, man. Oh, God. What a wake up. What a way to start the day. With going crazy to a speed up D super chat. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Thank you, dude. BG, did you ever think one of your predictions for Arena would ever be 100 mil? My, how times have changed. Yeah, honestly, yeah, 100 mil is not that crazy. There are rosters out there that can go like 110 mil plus without ever using a 4-star champ, and it won't even be that crazy of a grind. I mean, you know, you still have to use all your 5 and 6 stars on cooldown and stuff like that, but it's not that out of the realm of possibilities here. 100 mil, you know, we almost saw that in 5 stars. So it's only a matter of time. Fear and Low, the NYC 705. Thank you, dude, saying ABG. Just bought an Odin for Cavs. Got a 6-star new champ, Aegon and Silver Centurion. What? You got both of those as 6 stars? Dude, congrats, man. What do you know about the latter? Not much. I never really gave him a fair try. I think it's because I just didn't really care to play a new Iron Man so much. I meant to give him a try, man. I just never actually did. So yeah, I don't know much about him. I've heard he's similar to Iron Man Infinity War, maybe just like a slightly improved version of the champ kind of thing in terms of playstyle. But that's pretty much all I know. I never even watched other videos on him or anything like that, so sorry, man, I don't have much for info, but dude, congratulations. I'd say that's a pretty big win there, getting 2 6 stars, one of them being freaking Aegon. So good stuff, man. And he might be good too, just to you know, be fair. I just don't know. But man, thank you for the 5. Brain, hi, what up, Cam? How you doing, dude? Time for a wall? I mean, we got a 1-man wall already. A name like that, holy moly. So you know what the Infinity Streak is in this arena? I'm assuming it's exactly like the 6-star or the old 5-star featured arena, unless Kabam has made a change, but that's the way I'm gonna play it on day 1 here at least. Same way that you got it in the 5-star arena. I'm hoping that it's not too bad for people that don't have developed 5 and 6-star rosters, and if it is, then Kabam will have to make some changes with the death matches and all that stuff to accommodate. But yeah, we'll have to figure all that stuff out later. Hey, have the points per champ increased as compared to the old arena? I don't know. So in the 5-star featured in the old arena, you technically got more points for 5-star champions, but you got like I mean, it was the only arena that you can run 6 stars in, so I don't expect those to have changed. 4-star champs, I don't know if those have changed either. This is all brand new, man. These are questions that I don't have answers to yet. I've only done 3 rounds. 6-star basic milestone should be less IMO, and more should get the 5-star basic. Dude, the 5-star basic is already gonna go for a pretty low amount. Honestly, I put 25 mil as a guess for the basic. That's what the numbers are down there, by the way. Like the you know, the first number for the 6-star, second number for the 5-star. I put 25 mil as a guess for the 5-star basic, and it could go a lot less than that. I wouldn't be surprised with the number of people that are getting these top prizes. I would not be surprised at all if that number was more realistically like 20 mil. But it's so hard to know until we get a little bit of data. And then we'll kind of, you know, figure things out here. We'll see how it goes. AI still passive until round 20 as usual. Is it? That's a bummer if that's the case. Oh crap, I want to turn suicides on, man. Oh, I should probably still do it. Yeah, I should still do it. I have to change masteries after this real quick, after this fight. It's gonna suck having to turn them on and off for Alliance War, but hey. What are you gonna do, man? Need me a 6-star Falcon. UG finally 100% variant 5, only variant 7 left for all permanent content. 100%. Feels good and bad at the same time. Well, B. Daniels, it should feel just good, honestly, man. I understand where you're coming from, where like you're almost sad when everything's done, but dude, we've got a ton of content coming real soon. We're a week away, or less than a week away from 7.2, and then the next couple of months we're like jam-packed full of new content. So nice, dude. Venom the Duck sending over a buck. Thanks, Venom the Duck, saying, "My son, I apologize for I have not contacted you recently, but you have been achieving what I set out for you, and there was no need. Regardless, Speed Up D sending a buck saying I love you. EZ sending over $1.50 with a salt shaker. Peon the 8th dingus." Wow, thank you, Venom the Duck. You've given me the power to go on in this arena, and I will go on after I change my masteries. Let's make a quick swap here, or a somewhat quick swap until we get the actual quick swap mastery feature. Let's go. Forgot to do this yesterday, man. I could have been grinding all last night with suicides on, and I just totally forgot. And yeah. Come on. Don't want to screw this up. Kind of paying attention here at least. Need 4 points in cruelty. Okay. Actually, I should probably just put the 5th point in there. I don't know. I guess I'll put that in despair, though. Recoil. Let's go double edge. Are those suicide masteries? They're trying to be, yeah. For some reason, it's not accepting me putting this point in double edge at the moment. There we go. The suicides are double edge, liquid courage, and recoil. Not necessarily in that order. But yeah, these are them. The fabled suicide masteries. Okay. We're good to go. Back to the arena. Juan Jr. sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Twitter BG, sure, man. Hang on, let me just load in my next team here. Let's get the 5s in. Okay. Let me see, what do we got here, dude? Popped a few caps before starting the arena and got him. Nice, man. Congrats on your 5-star Shang-Chi, dude. Congrats, man. Good stuff. Oh wow, Thronebreaker Arena crystals are actually in the game. Wait, are they? Did they? Was that part of the announcement? That's why someone said to pop open the crystals. Interesting. May have to go pop those open later. I have been saving up a bunch of battle chips. Very, very interesting. Man, if I pop open all my battle chips, it's going to put me over 40 mil. I mean, I'm so tempted. Nah, screw it. I'll pop them open later probably. But I'm so tempted. We're already like halfway there to the next 20% gold boost. Or actually didn't say... I mean, last year I thought we only got one in December, but I think someone else was saying we did get one outside of the anniversary of the game as well. I gotta double check all that, man. Might need to hold out for the additional gold. Swift sending over 5 saying, damn, those arenas suck. Do they suck? I don't know. I mean, for me they're pretty good, but I am slightly concerned for people that don't have the rosters. Hopefully they don't suck. Hopefully they're just good across the board for everybody. But only time will tell, I suppose. But Swift, thank you for the 5, man. Or maybe you're saying that just because of the cutoffs. I don't know if you're talking about the cutoffs or just the arenas in general. Oh god. Suicide's class disadvantage against Void. I ain't doing that fight. 500k battle chips for 10. Jeez. Yeah, 50k battle chips per crystal. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good when you hit and get those units. But my goodness, that's a lot of battle chips per crystal. We get one for Summoner Appreciation? Alright, I might have to wait till Summoner Appreciation then, man. That feels pretty close. Whew. Like Cian says, Kabam is just for players with money. Well, I don't know, man. I don't have any money. But we'll see how these new arenas go. Bro, it's not about the rosters. It's about the time you need to put into the arena to get the milestones. Alright, let me look at these milestones again. Hold on. Because I need to see what you guys are talking about. Because from the quick glance that I looked at, if you have the roster, then it's not going to take longer. So that would mean it is about the roster. But I need to double check things here. It's still all too new. Anyone complaining about the arenas are the ones without the roster for it? If you can hit milestones, it's just like any arena before it. Yeah, and that, like I said, that's what I think too. That's what it seemed like at my quick glance. But I'll take another quick look right now. It'd be a shame if that is the case where like the milestones are not good for people without the roster, if they're somehow made worse. But I'm hoping Kabam avoided that. Let me see. Let me take a look here. All right, so the basic milestones. Okay. So, yeah, if you don't have 5 and 6 star champions, then that's definitely worse. Because 1.5 million, that used to be all the milestones with 4-star champs. So, yeah, that definitely does seem like a problem. What is the other... Hold on. Because what is the other arena that we have here? Summoner Trials. So this arena you could use 4-star champions in, though. How many units in total are in this arena? Wow, there's a lot, actually. Okay, so 20 times 7. So 140, right? Yeah, okay. Just double checking because it's early. So there's 140 units in this arena. And with 4-star champs, that seems to be basic, like the new equivalent if you're just after units in the milestones. It seems to be like the new place to go instead of a 4-star basic. You can get those units that way. And then the featured is the same, appears to be the same as the basic. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that stuff after my champs are on cooldown a bit more. But it seems like if you're in the basic arena with 4-star champs, it's not so good. Which was kind of expected, but at the same time, I was hoping there was a way around that. The Summoner Trials seems to be the place to go if you're working with 4-star champs. And then gonna have to push to get the 5 and 6 stars currently. Ice Bear sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, do you think that it's gonna take longer to collect all the units now? More of a grind for pretty much the same rewards? It seems like it's only gonna be longer if you don't have the roster, which I mean, for a lot of people, that may certainly be true. I don't know though. Like I said, this is all so new. I was just looking at it. The Summoner Trials, that definitely seems like the place to go. And is that worse though? That probably is worse than the 4-star basic was, huh? Yeah, it's still worse because the 4-star basic was 135 units and it's higher points to get 140. So yeah, that is worse. Ooh boy, there's going to be some people that are not very happy about these changes at all. Oh boy. I was definitely afraid of this. That doesn't seem great at a glance. That definitely does not seem great. If you have 5 and 6-star roster though, it does seem to be, it seems to be at least the same, if not better. But again, this is all just at a glance. I want to grind rather than spend time like doing the math and stuff like that. So I'll have to look at all that stuff when all my champs are on cooldown. Swashbuckler sending over 100 rupees saying the milestones, milestone units to arena rounds has turned bad. 400 units if you put up 33 mil across both. 270 units for 16 mil earlier, plus easy 4-star arena. Hold on, let me see. 400 units if you put up 33 mil across both. $170 units for 16 mil earlier, plus easy 4-star here. That seems... Is that better? For people who have the roster, is that better for like 6-star rosters? Again, man, it's so hard to look at right now while grinding. Swashbuckler, dude, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Wait, you sent over another 100 rupees saying I have 66 stars and this is objectively going to be harder for me. They made arena easier if you have 100 6s. The math is staring us in the face. Okay. Maybe it's just too early for me to do the math, because for me it ain't that obvious until I spend a little bit more time looking at it. The combined couple minutes that I looked at it was not enough. But dude, thank you for another 100 rupees. Poseidon sending over 10 pounds. Thank you, dude. Saying what's up, BG. Good luck getting Falcon, dude. Poseidon, thank you, man. Thank you for the very generous 10 pounds too, dude. Thank you very much, man. Under Mother sent an over 5 cent. I remember when I used to go for 3-star champs in arenas. It took me an hour to run through my entire roster. It was fun. Oh, God, dude. I was going for the 3 stars way back in the day when I first started, too. And it did not take... Well, it probably took me that long because I was on... Ooh. Nice. We completed that objective somehow. Probably took me that long just waiting between rounds because my old Android device was taking, 20 seconds to load into and out of every fight. 6 stars. Let's keep going with the rank 1s for right now. The good old days. Grinding for 3 stars. Dr. Rowan Jen sent over 5 saying last 2 messages. Okay. Let me take a look at it. Let's see. Yo, BG, I know the nodes are unknown variable. However, which of the following rank 3 gives some of the best chance for the Mythic/Legends run? Oh, dude, I'm not going to be able to say. You said it right at the start there. They're... until everything is scouted out, like, no one's gonna know which champ is best. Let me read your next message anyway, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to tell you. Doom, Warlock, Elsa, Hitmonkey, Colossus, Omega, Cap Marvel, Red Mags. Yeah, dude, I can't tell you, man. Until the content is scouted, I would just be guessing completely. So, if you are looking to do oh man, especially for a Mythic run, forget a Legends run. If you're doing a Mythic run, you better be planning your ass off and knowing absolutely every single detail about the run that you're gonna do. Have other people test things for you, all that good stuff. But even for a Legends run, definitely got to put in the time, do your homework before figuring out which champ is gonna be best. Act 7 content, it's very, like, the deeper we get in this game, the more the game is like rock, paper, scissors, where you gotta have the appropriate counter. And it matters that much more for speed. Head looks shinier than normal today. Thank you. I applied a fresh coat of wax before going to sleep last night. UG, I hate this update. I'm not uncollected and can't get the featured champs. Yeah, you're restricted from the arenas before uncollected, right? Well, that might be for the best. I'm not so sure about the other, like the milestone changes. That stuff, yeah, it seems like it's not going to be good for some players. But honestly, the uncollected thing, you probably should be going after uncollected rather than spending a ton of time in the arenas. Especially these new arenas. My name should have 50 words. Sending over another 20 rupees. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, check Twitter. Okay. Is that your name on Twitter too? Because if not, I'm gonna need a, oh no, that is your name on Twitter. Well, thanks for trying to rickroll me. Okay. Rickroll, but with a different link. Thanks, man. I wouldn't be able to click on any links anyway, because, yeah, man, all that copyright stuff can actually get you banned on YouTube, so. But thank you, nonetheless. EG, imagine if you couldn't have grinded for 3 and 4-star champs when you were building your roster. That is the case today. Wait. What's the ranked rewards in the... Let me go look at those milestones again in the what's it called? In the Summoner Trials. Because isn't there like 4-star prizes in there now? That seems way better than it was when I first started playing this game. I couldn't grind for 4-star champs until... How long was I playing before my first 4-star champ? I think it was like 8 months or something like that. And it was Jane Foster that I went for as a 4-star. I mean, the game is way easier today to get new champions and actually get good champions. So, compared to the old days, man, that is not a good comparison at all. The milestones, yeah, the milestones might be rough, but there's no way it is worse off today than when I started when it comes to champ acquisition. Let me go look at the rewards, the ranked rewards for the other arena, though. Let me see. Okay, 4-star Nexus. Oh, yeah. So they give you straight up just a 4-star crystal and 2 3-stars for the top 10%. That's probably going to be hard to hit as a new player, but yeah, this is the rewards here definitely seem better. The ranked rewards compared to what I was getting when I was first starting out the game. That seems like an improvement for newer players. Tyler Buffkins and an over 2. Thank you, dude. Strain. PG, how the H are you? How does the new arena look? I don't know, dude. It seems bad for people that have mostly 4 stars. So kind of feel bad about these changes for those people. Seems good from my perspective, but I'm not trying to look at this from like a selfish perspective, you know. It's just like the early evaluations. That's the way I'm seeing it. Is it seems like if you have a developed roster, it's not bad and it's improved. And if you don't have a developed roster, Kabam might need to make some adjustments. It's the way it seems. I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of just focused on getting all my champs on cooldown, and then I want to evaluate things a little bit deeper and figure out exactly how the new arenas look. Rip93 Ford sent it over 5. Thank you, dude, saying Psych News is supposed to be happening today. What? Really? Movie 3? Dude. Rip. I hope that's true, dude. Is there really going to be some Psych News today? Dude, keep me updated, man. If they announce that they're working on a new movie, you'll have to let me know. What's up, Yusafa? I don't even see you saying what's up to Carl, so what's up to Carl as well. Miguel sent an over buck saying, yeah, but imagine grinding 2.5 mil for a good champ that can help you to get uncollected in the basic arena. I mean, that is true. I suppose that ability is taken away where, especially if it was like an old rerun champ like Magneto, who's really OP and only goes for like 1.6 mil. Then it's true. With how many good 4-star champs there are in the game now, with all the reworks and stuff like that, I still don't know, man. I still don't know about that one. I feel like that. I mean, sure, like, yeah, taking that away is definitely it's not a good thing. But just like thinking about the game as a whole and how you'd progress to get to uncollected and stuff like that. And they said they're going to make it faster with revamping like some of the other earlier stuff. I don't know. I think for the pre-uncollected people, I think it's probably still. I mean, it's for sure still better today than when I first started playing the game. But that's not really a fair comparison because, well, that was like 5 years ago. So of course it's going to be better today. I'm just trying to think how much that matters. Like, how many people were grinding for 4-star champs before uncollected? I don't actually know. I wish I did know. Hold on. Did you have another comment for? No, that was the comment. The other one before that was for people that have more than 100 or 96 stars. This is better, if not ugh. It does seem to be that way. It does. Statics and an 05 saying not to be a stick in the mud, but everyone who's uncollected and beyond has done the content with what's out there already. Just pull more 4 stars. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Is like like I don't know. It almost feels like a waste. Of course, like depending on the champion that's in the basic arena, it wouldn't be a waste, but for most of the 4-star champs that come through the basic arena, it feels like it would be better just to get like the random shards to get uncollected. However, post uncollected here. All right, so here I think this is a concern that I have, at least, because everyone's gonna have different concerns, and I hear you guys' concerns, but this is a concern I have, is that like post uncollected, that's where I would still be grinding for 4-star champs. And I don't know if I would be doing that now post uncollected. Pre-uncollected, I probably wouldn't. Pre-uncollected, I probably would just focus on grabbing some unit milestones, pushing for uncollected, popping open the random 6-star crystals and using those, since there's so many good ones now. But then post uncollected, it's gonna take what, 2.2 mil to get the basic, competing against 5 and 6-star champs. I probably wouldn't collect those basic champs anymore. And then without collecting those 4-star basics, that slows down the ISO gain that you can get, because after getting them and then like duping them in the crystals and stuff like that, so that definitely feels worse. Yeah, there's definitely some things that don't feel quite right about the new arena changes, which is what I was worried about. Like mathematically, how could it work out for everybody? Feels bad, man. Sorry to everybody that is working with mostly 4-stars at the moment. I don't know how to say your name. Chinadu Ushi? Oh man, I totally messed up your name. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you very much for the pound though. Saying I used to be able to get all the milestones in every arena. Now I can only grind 2 arenas simply because I don't have a lot of 6-stars. How is that in any way fair? I'm free to play too. This sucks, man. I could see that too without having the 6-stars. Yeah. That does suck. Of course, it'll be better once you do have more 6-stars, but that does suck, dude. That is a bummer, man. Anthony Vargas sending over 5 as well. Anthony Vargas Kunkel sending over 5 saying, "Hey BG, who should be my first rank 4 5-star? Doom, Aegon Unawakened, Sunspot, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Warlock. I've completed uncollected. First rank 4 5-star, definitely not Aegon, man. Aegon Unawakened is completely useless. First off, let's get that out of the way. Completely useless. Even when awakened, though, you should not focus on Aegon for a while. Rank up other champions. Aegon is great for Labyrinth and the Abyss, but for general questing content, those other champs are going to be better. So forget about him for a while. So your options then are Doom, Sunspot, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Warlock. Okay. I'm leaning more towards Doom and Warlock. Probably Doom for your first and Warlock for your second. Warlock will be great in your push to get Cavalier. And Doom will be good. I mean, Doom will be good for that too, but like Warlock, there's going to be some nastier fights where it'll be nice to have a, just a bleed and poison immune champion that can stop the opponent from healing and things like that. So I'd probably go Doom first, then Warlock second. Those other champs are great too that you mentioned. It's just, yeah, I think those two are a little bit above the rest. Thank you again for the 5, dude. ESPD Monster sent over £2 saying, check tweet. It's at Monster. Okay. Let's see. I'm newly Thronebreaker, and this is how the new arenas affect me. Okay, let's take a look. Hold on. Is there... Green is gain, red is loss. Okay. Okay, running 3 and 4 stars. Okay, running 5 stars. The olds. Hold on. Okay, so this is for the like the summoner trial arena you're saying? Okay, I gotcha. And then running 5 stars. Yeah. Hold on. So you're recently newly Thronebreaker. You didn't include your 6 stars in here. I'm curious to see how that works. Yeah, I don't know how many 6 stars you have, but yeah, I mean, I could see it. I could totally see it without having enough 6 stars. I believe it. The numbers, they don't look great. Oh man, I have a feeling there's gonna be... Well, I don't have a feeling. I know for a fact, because I'm hearing it straight from you guys. That you guys are not happy with this change. Dang, dude. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I want everybody to be psyched about the arenas, but it's just not a good place for a lot of people, it seems, which sucks. It's a bummer, guys. I mean, I didn't make the change. I'm still sorry that that it sucks for you guys. But dang, dude. MSD sent it over Buck saying, Brian, there are Thronebreaker Arena crystals. Go look. Yeah, dude. Someone else was saying that too. All right, I'll take a quick look. I don't want to pop any open right at this moment. But we'll take a quick peek before getting back to the grind. Maybe I'll spin out one just for the hell of it. Are they in the same place? I'm assuming at the bottom of the list here. Yep. Okay. Okay. I was thrown off by Karina's face there. I was like, wait, is there a chance to get a different champion in here? Let's spoon one out really quick. Dude, that's 6-star Punisher border in there. Hot damn. Damn Epic Whale sent it over 15. Thank you, dude. Saying just opened 70 Shang-Chi calves and pulled 3 6-stars and 2 6-star Nexuses. Still shaking. Damn, dude. 3 6-stars and 2 Nexuses with that? Hot damn, dude. Congrats, man. Good luck with your Nexus crystals. Come on, units? Of course, between 2 units. RIP. 80k gold? That feels like the low end for sure. 80k. I was able to get 50k out of 10k battle chips. So yeah, that's definitely the low end. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Damn Epic Whale, dude. Thank you very much for the 15 though. Appreciate it, man. Shashi Boy also sent out 5 saying, hey BG, just bought some Shang-Chi crystals and the first one I opened was a 6-star. Do you think he'll be useful for Act 6 exploration? Wait, hold on. Like 6-star Shang-Chi you're saying that you got? Damn, dude. Out of 1 crystal? Well, congrats, man. Everyone hates you right now. Because, damn, that's lucky as hell. So, yeah. I think he's a great champion, so absolutely he'll be useful. I don't know, like, he doesn't counter absolutely everything in this game. I can tell you that. So, it's not like he's suddenly going to be... Like, if you have a Ghost, let's say, Ghost is still going to do more work than Shang-Chi is in Act 6 Exploration. But, yeah, I mean, he's a great champ, so of course he's going to help out in Act 6 Exploration. Or he can help you, depending on if you're planning on ranking him up, or who you're gonna use. Like, it actually still might be more beneficial to you to rank up 5-star champs, just because in general 5 stars cheaper to rank up, easier to awaken, easier to sig up, all that stuff. So it could be helpful, but it might still be worth ranking up the 5s. But yeah, dude, congratulations either way. GR sending over 10. Thank you, dude. Saying, damn, I wanted to be the one to tell you about Psych. These arena changes just took my easy milestone grind to stressful milestone grind. So I had to get those 6 stars on cooldown before I could type. Dang, dude. Oh, man. That sounds like a little bit of a bummer, too. But, yeah, man, that's exciting about Psych. Like, they didn't announce it yet, right? There's just news coming later today. Is that what the deal is? But dude, thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it, dude. Ryan, do you know if they've kept in death matches yet? I don't know. I've just been assuming that the death matches are still there, and I'll test some of that stuff out later. It's tough to do testing and stuff like that when I also am trying to go for a champion here, so that's why I'm not looking into this stuff. Like, that's why I'm not trying to spend too much time looking into the math of it, because I also want to get 5-star Falcon, and I promise I'll look at all this stuff later, guys, and see exactly how bad it is, and you know, voice concerns and all that to Kabam. But, like, I'm also trying to grind in a brand new arena system for a 6-star champ that we never had the capabilities of grinding for before. So I gotta get these champs on cooldown. Swashbuckler sending over another 40 rupees, though, saying, last 2, pretty please, cry emoji. Okay. Let me put this purely in terms of arena rounds. I used only highest allowed rarity in all 5 arenas earlier. 36 plus 24 plus 44 plus 48 plus 60 equals 212 rounds. Now, if I run 4-star for summoners and only 6 stars for the other 2, for me, wrap all milestones in 212 rounds, would require 156 stars. And you have 60. There's no way. 156 stars? That's what I was afraid of when they were introducing the system. I see what you're saying, where, like, if you're running 6 stars, if you're running 4 stars in the one arena and 6 stars in the other, then it's the same as it was before, and technically better because the rewards are better. But you'd get all the milestones for the same number of rounds. And if you don't have those champions, then it is going to take longer. But 156 stars, there's no way that that's possible. That's going to take 150. Because it only took 36 stars to get to 12 mil before, if you ran your 6 stars twice a day. So maybe you're not talking about running your 6 stars twice a day. Maybe you just want to run them once a day. And maybe that's where the 150 number comes from. Because even with the change to go above 12 mil, what was it, 16 mil for the last milestone or something? 16.5, whatever it was. And then times 2. So yeah, 33 mil, right? So yeah, even multiplying that number by 3, the 6 stars would only come out to 96 stars. I say only. That's more 6 stars than I have, of course, but I don't know where 150 is coming from. It doesn't seem good. What can I say? Like, it doesn't seem good, but at the same time, like, I don't want to exaggerate things here, because 150, that does not sound right at all. Rip934 sending over another bug saying the Peacock Twitter account made a tweet about some news coming up. Oh, is that where this is coming from? And all the official Psych accounts and actors have replied to it. Oh, okay, okay. Dude, I'm pumped, man. You guys know I love Psych. At this point, it's my favorite TV show of all time. There were other shows that were competing for that spot. And I would say at one point, Always Sunny was my favorite. Last few seasons, I feel like they've dropped off a little bit. Still good, but not quite like favorite. The fact that Psych is still going, man, that's so crazy to me. What other show does this? They have 8 seasons, and then years after, they're just like, yeah, let's just make movies. TV movies, but still movies. Bank Robber 2000 sending over 20. Thank you, dude. Saying, oh boy, you better get him first try. I hope so, dude. I really do hope so, man. Bank Robber 2000, though. Thank you for the 20, though, man. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Thank you, dude. Dragons sent over 2 as well, saying death matches exist. Can confirm. Okay. The death matches, they do exist. No, it didn't lose streak. Well, that's good, Dragon. But, dang, that sucks that they still exist. GR sent it over to the Bucks saying they're teasing big news with the number 3. Okay. So the number 3 is in the tweet, too. Dang, dude. If this was a more casual grind, I would go search for their Twitter, but... Actually, screw it. I could search for the Twitter while grinding. It's the Peacock Twitter? Peacock. Psych Peacock. We have Psych Peacock and then Peacock TV. I'm looking at Psych Peacock. Let's see. Are you ready, psychos? Keep an eye on our feed. We've got a special announcement and we heard it comes in 3s. Aha, okay. Hell yeah, dude. I'm pumped, man. That's good news. That's really good news. John Loss and over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, did you ever watch the new Psych short / music video they made during quarantine? I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, the Somebody's Watching Me parody. Yeah. Actually, dude, I just saw that. I just saw that like a week ago. I didn't know it existed. It just popped up randomly in, you know, the YouTube algorithm. They always know, of course, man. YouTube knows every little detail about every single one of us. And it popped up like a week ago, but I think it was made, yeah, it was made a while ago, right? Dude, the timing on it all. Maybe it popped up because YouTube knows that Psych was about to announce something. Dude, that's freaky. But yeah, I thought that was great. I thought it was great and totally unexpected and kind of confusing, but just great. They had like a bunch of people in it too, man. I was like, wow, they actually got like a bunch of the cast to be part of it. Travis sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, do I take Doom to 565 unawakened with a 4 to 5 gem? Yes, absolutely, dude. He doesn't need to be awakened. He's an absolute powerhouse, a monster, a beast of a champion, without his awaken ability even. And normally when it comes to rank up questions and stuff like that, you'll always hear me say it depends on the content you're looking to do, your roster, and you know what you're missing in your roster and things like that. But Doom is so powerful that it doesn't even matter. The answer is just always yes when it comes to ranking up Doom, pretty much. PG, you got any goals for Shang-Chi? No, I'm not really grinding for Shang-Chi. I'm pretty much just ignoring that arena and going all in on Falcon. Good luck to those that are grinding. I think Shang-Chi is cool. I played him for a tiny bit. I think he's pretty cool. But I don't know. As cool as he is and as much hype as he has going for him, am not too interested in putting up 100+ million points or whatever it takes to get him. Like, if it was an easier grab, then sure, I'd be totally on board. But he's like, I think for some people he's gonna be a game changer, but I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know if he would be a game changer for me, for like my style of play in this game and stuff like that. That's why, like, I did consider it for a little bit, of course. Had to consider it. But I'll be happy with getting Falcon. Damn Epic Whale sending over another 10. Thank you, dude, saying pulled 6-star Corvus Glaive opening. Oh, dude. And then duped him in the Nexus. Wow. They got a brand new Fury from second Nexus. Wow, dude. Both Nexuses. Crazy. Wow, dude. Dude, what a day, man. Congrats. That is sick. Congrats, man. Andrew Hamilton sending over a buck. Thanks, man. Saying, I opened a bunch of feature crystals and got and duped both Silver Centurion as a 5 and 6 star and got Shang-Chi as a 5 and 6 star Nexus. Whoa. Damn, dude. Congrats on that, man. Sounds like you didn't get the 6-star Shang-Chi, but I mean, that's still a pretty great opening. 5 and 6-star Silver Centurion, 5-star Shang-Chi, and a 6-star Nexus. That doesn't sound bad at all. Nice, dude. Justin Russell sent over to saying, PG just pulled 5-star Shang-Chi. Grind done. Oh, man. Well, congrats. Now you get to watch the madness with everyone else. Congrats, man. Poos sending over one of them Canadian bucks as well. Poos. Where are you at? Saying, how you doing in both 6-star arenas? What are your strats? Oh, I'm not this first round. This first round, I'm just grinding for Falcon. I'm ignoring the other 2 arenas entirely. Well, no, yeah, I am. I was gonna say maybe I'll put up some milestones in the 4-star arena, but no, I'm not. If I like on rounds where I'm not going for on rounds that I'm not going for a featured champion, then my strat is just, I don't know, I'll probably pick up milestones in the featured arena first, because I would also like to keep collecting all the new champions. So I would start in the featured arena, and I probably wouldn't go to the basic arena until I was done with the featured arena. I got to look at the numbers though. Like, if there's easy grabs earlier on the milestones, then my strategy would change and I would kind of bounce back and forth between the two. Like, this is all just coming out today, man. So I don't know. I don't have a strategy formed yet, you know? If you ask me tonight or tomorrow or something like that, after I've had more time to look at it all, I'd probably have a different answer. But off the top of my head, that's what I'll be doing, is grinding mostly in the featured arena to, I mean, mostly just for milestones, but then also to get the 6-star featured champ. So maybe after getting the featured champ, then maybe I'd go to the basic. But, you know, I'll just start out with 6-star champs, and then when 6-star champs are on cooldown, I'll go to 5-star champs. Pretty much the same way as any arena. Start with the, you know, once you're on the streak at least, start with the highest champs you got to get the most points. Kind of work your way down. Dude, Maximus. Whoa, Maximus. You just sent over 95? With the 5 earlier? Dude, Maximus. Thank you for the 100, man. Super generous. Saying, I feel like making them earn it. First 6-star grind? Yeah. Whoa. Are you saying you're doing the grind? Maximus, give me some confirmation. Are you grinding for his 6-star Shang-Chi right now? Are you throwing your hat in the ring, man? I'm looking for a follow-up. Let me know if you're on the grind, dude. Seth also sending over a buck. Thank you, Seth. Saying, do you think they should stagger the arenas? Start one a day later now. No. Like the basic would start today and the feature would start tomorrow? Is that what you're saying? Game crash. No, I don't think so. I think it's good that they both go at the same time. I don't see any reason to stagger them. I think that, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be confusing. I was about to say it'd be confusing. It wouldn't necessarily be confusing, but it would just feel like unnecessary, I think. No, most definitely not. I wish I had the time. Oh, okay. Dang, dude. Wait, so then what's your comment? I mean, I feel like making them earn it. First 6-star grind, yeah. It sounded like you were grinding for the champ. It sounded like you were hell-bent on taking one of those top 100 spots. It sounded like you were going for it. But yeah, fair enough. It definitely takes a lot of time. Dragon sent over 2 saying, can confirm old 5-star featured streak method works. Okay, yeah. It's good confirmation. I figured that'd be the case if, like, the arena streaks, they all work off of the top champ that we could throw in the arena, which is the same as the old arena. But good to test. Good infos. Appreciate another 2 as well, Dragon. Michael Lee sent it over 2 as well, saying death matches should not exist. I agree. They took them out at one point, but they, like, the matchups were still pretty rough, so they reverted the change because it was actually worse. Hopefully they do take out death matches so that people who are running with their 4-star champs, like, they actually can get the 4-star basic champs and stuff like that reasonably. Because then it actually would be better for those players. But if there's death matches, then it's worse. But if they took out death matches, then getting the 4-star basic champ, at least one of the concerns would be resolved, I feel. The issue with taking longer to get milestones and stuff like that still needs to be addressed. But they would, at least players would be able to like new uncollected players, they would be able to get the basic champs again. And it actually might be easier if that was the case, because then they would be able to use their 5-star champs, even though the point total's higher, going from like 1.6-ish to like 2.2. But once you consider that you could run 5 stars, it would be easier for those players. But the death matches kind of ruin that, you know? I'm nothing if not a guinea pig. Well, Dragon, we appreciate your testing. Just remember how bad it was when they added 5-star Killmonger arena. You know, I was thinking back to that arena, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be when they added it. If you're, well, depending on what you're talking about. If you're talking about like what the champion went for, I thought that champion was going to go for 50 million at the time. I think the like Killmonger. I'd have to go back to see exactly what I think or thought at the time. But from memory, I thought the champion was going to go higher than it actually did. And Killmonger, I believe, went for like 35. What's up, Blasarian? Hey, BG, a woman in front of this Walgreens just asked me if I'd like to help fight bigotry today, but she was holding a clipboard, so I said no. Wow. Oh man. If only she put down the clipboard. What's up, Nick? What's up, BG? Will Falcon be a new champ or first time awakening? New champ. I don't know. I don't think I'd be grinding for him for the awakening. I'm only grinding because new champ and also new arenas. I feel like I had to get involved in some way. So kind of for both of those reasons. And this is a way to get involved and like try to go for a new champ without really going into the madness territory of first featured arena. So yeah, I don't really plan on ranking him up. I honestly, I don't like, he's worth ranking up, and if I do get him awakened, then it'll be a consideration for sure. But I'm not going to do a double grind for this champ. And unawakened, I think the 5-star version would be better than the 6-star. So, is Spider-Man stealth suit better than Ronin? In my opinion, yeah, but I am also not a huge fan of stealth suit Spidey. So take that for what you will. I'm not a huge fan of either of those champs, to be honest. But I would say between the two, stealth Spidey's better than Ronin. Can I join your alliance? I need one. Sorry, man. My alliance is full and kind of restricted to the veteran players of the game. I mean, not saying that you're not a veteran player, but most people that would ask. There's always alliances that you could find just, you know, in game, or there's a subreddit, a looking for alliance subreddit, or the official forums has a section. I think there's Line and Discord groups as well, but I'm not as familiar with those. But yeah, man, if you're looking for alliance, check those places out. Is that Demiok in here? What's up, Demiok? I just wailed out on 47 feature cabs, 1 6-star Nexus, turned into Immortal Hulk, okay. 6-star Warlock Sig 40, Awakened 6-star X23, 5-star Silver Centurion were the only highlights, okay. Man, that Warlock would have been sick if he wasn't already awakened. That's still not too bad, honestly, to add some Sigs onto him. He's such a good champ, even though it's not like a hugely impactful thing. Grats on the 6-star Nexus, though, man. That is definitely beating the odds out of 47 featured calves. Yeah, actually, wow. So you got a 6-star Nexus and 2 6-stars. Some of them not the most impactful, but still really good luck, I'd say. Whoa, it's Demiok. It's like spotting a legendary Pokemon. Dude, Demiok, you just got the highest compliment from last Narnian possible. Called you a freaking legendary Pokemon. Oh, come on! Oh, Venom, you piece of garbage. Casual Cash, you sent it over to saying last two, please. Bean Man, sure. Check it out. Kabam should have just added the 2 new arenas and left the rest alone. My unit grind just got cut to pieces because of this change. SMH, we don't all have the roster for this because of rank ups. Now I have to burn resources on 4 stars instead of 5s just so I can get some units. Yay. Wait, hold on, dude. Am I about to lose my... Thank goodness. I was about to lose my streak here without paying attention. Wait, why am I fighting... I feel like these opponents should be a little bit easier than they are right now. Did I select a harder team without paying attention? Because at this point I'm on the streak. I mean, maybe this is what I've always felt with 6 stars. Maybe it's just in my head because it's new. Hold on, sorry, Casual. I'll go back to your comment in just a sec. Want to make sure I don't lose my streak, and then I want to pay attention to this next round. See what's going on here. Hang on. Let me see. Alright, 6-star champs. Okay, no, I must have selected the harder team, because the top team is still... Okay, yeah, this is what I want to be fighting. Okay. Alright, that worried me for a second there, because that would be really annoying, especially once I drop suicides. That would have been add another thing to the concerns with the new arenas. But okay, hold on. So Casual Cashew... Let me see. All right, so Kabam should have just added the 2 new arenas and left the rest alone. My unit grind just got cut to pieces because of this change. SMH. We don't all have the roster for this because of rank ups. Now I have to burn resources on 4 stars instead of 5s just so I can get some units. I don't get the second part of your message. Wait, he could have my spot. Jay, you better not be leaving the alliance. Don't even joke. I understand the first part of your message where, yeah, it's gonna be worse getting milestones. But I don't understand the second part. You have to burn resources on 4 stars instead of 5s just so I can get some units. Are you saying to target the earlier arena, the summoner trial arena? I guess that's what you're saying. That's probably still not the way to go, which probably doesn't. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. Still, definitely still sounds like a bummer for you. But I wouldn't do that. I would still, if I were in your shoes, I would probably still be focused on, you know, the what's it called? You know, ranking up 5-star champs and working your way into 6 stars and stuff. So I can finish the summoner one. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, man. I would still focus on the higher rank ups. Because hold on. Oh, man. Damn it. I really need to just sit down and look at these rewards more closely. But I have to keep grinding. But I forgot to look at these prizes here. Have these milestones changed? Or these ranked rewards? They have changed, right? This is okay. It's not exactly a mountain of 6-star shards, but that's more 6-star shards than we were getting before, right? Whoa. Whoa. Well, let me look at the feature too. Is it going to be the same? That's pretty solid. The amount of 6-star shards you can get there. Okay. But anyway, what I meant to look at was the milestones. Unit-wise, it might not be the best, but the Grandmaster shards probably make up for it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, man. Again, I gotta look at it when I'm not trying to grind for a featured champ and trying to get all my champions on cooldown. It sounds crappy either way. Either way we look at it. Yeah, if you don't have a bunch of 6-star champs, this was not a good change. And hopefully Kabam could figure something out. But this was one thing that I was worried about with this system, is that mathematically, I don't know if it's possible to not be screwing someone over with this change. And it sucks that it seems to be the, I don't want to say little guy, but comparatively, someone with a not as developed roster is the person getting screwed over in this case. Even if you're a veteran of the game, may not have the roster. Poos on Poos sending over one of them Canadian bucks saying, bruh, the grinding, but what about PHC shards? They will eventually deplete if you stop the lower arenas. Wow, I didn't even think about that. But you're right, dude. PHCs are going extinct. Going the way of the dodo bird. Dude, I mean, it's gonna be so much more fun popping open GMCs now, though, when I'm looking for ISO. Oh god, that helps out ISO-wise so much, actually. Oh, and L4K, you were talking about the milestones. I'm talking about the big 12 mils. Or how big 12 mils was when you had like 10 to 15 6 stars, maybe less. Well, I had way less than 10 to 15 6-stars when that arena first came out. And yeah, 12 million milestone. I didn't get it the first round of the arena. As a matter of fact, I pretty quickly, early on, just said I'm not getting the 12 mil milestones. And even like a year after, I wasn't getting the final milestone in that arena. Which is something I want to look at. I want to see, like, if there's a way that this isn't going to suck. You know? If there's a way to grind, like, to split the grind between the two arenas. And maybe you don't need a ton of like, if you were getting every single milestone, well, there is no splitting. You would just have to grind out both, right? But I want to see if there's a way to kind of crunch the numbers here and figure out if you were only getting partial milestones, if that's still pretty much the same or something. Need more time to look at it, guys. Insidious 1 sent it over 10 saying tested the Thronebreaker Arena crystals. 1,125 units from one crystal. That is 225 times 5, I'm guessing. Yeah, that is 225 times 5. Okay. So same units as the uncollected arena crystal, it seems. Just times 5. Okay. That's what I figured. Whenever we saw that, I figured it was going to be the same, just times 5. That's crazy, though, man. that they're multiplying it times 5. That is, it's a lot of battle chips per crystal. But damn, is it going to feel good to land on that 1,125 units from one crystal. It's not better. It's the exact same as it was before, unit-wise. But that's going to be pretty exciting, spinning out one crystal and seeing 4 digits in units pop up. Hot damn. Insidious 1, thank you for testing, dude. Thank you for the info. And yeah, thank you for the 10. Very generous of you, dude. Easy sending over $1.50 with the hot dog. Saying Daredevil Hell Kitchen makes Stealth Spidey feel smooth. Is he rough to play too? I haven't really I never really messed with the new updated Daredevil. Like, I just heard from so many people that he was bad that I just never even gave him a chance myself. But I can kind of see it. Just a special one on him. I mean, you're not really controlling him during specials, but the special one animation is so funky that it makes me think the rest of it probably is that way. What's up, Karate Mike, by the way? You can get 2,000 6-star shards every 3 days. It's certainly a mountain. I mean, you can get that much, but is that realistic? Maybe, I mean, for some people, maybe it is. I don't, there's no way I'm going to be able to get 2,000 6-star shards every 3 days, but dude, I could certainly see some people doing that. 4,000 6-star shards a week from the arenas. Not to mention more 5-star shards, which will, more 5-star shards and 5-star pulls from the GMCs, which will lead towards more 6-star shards. If you're a big time grinder who's going to be going after like the top 5% rewards in both arenas each round, well then, whoa. Yeah, your 6-star shard acquisition just went up a lot. Again, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be focused more on just grabbing as many milestones as possible and then going for certain champions whenever possible too, but hot damn, that's a lot of 6-star shards actually. The amount of people who could get that ranked reward every 3 days is going to be minimal. It is. It is going to be I mean, getting both at least, because getting like one or the other. Hey, 5%. It's not an insane number of people, but that's still quite a bit, right? With like especially with the consolidated arenas where the pools of players are going to be larger. 5% of potentially, you know, like 100,000 people or whatever it's going to be. That actually will be kind of a lot. I'm curious to see what those cutoffs are. I don't know if anybody's going to keep track of that. Because usually we only keep track of like the actual champions. And when I say we, I mean credit to the person on Reddit. Arena Results Knight, who has been keeping track of this stuff for a long time. ESPD Monster sending over a pound. Thank you, dude. Sorry. Updated the graph if you check Twitter. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's see. Apologies, but my first graph was wrong and seemed hard to read. Here's the new one. Okay. It probably wasn't hard to read. I mean, that was probably more just that I'm trying to grind while reading it, if anything. But let's see. Yeah, my game's getting laggy again, dude. I feel like I'm about to crash for the second time already. Okay. So run two. So this is the old. Hold on. Okay, no, this is old and new. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Again. Reading while grinding. Not the easiest thing. Okay, so old. Yeah. Got it. Okay. So running 5, 6-star basic, 55 running 6s, the 6-star featured. Okay, if you're splitting it up that way. Oof. That does seem pretty rough though. Weekly difference of 390. Would it be that big of a difference? What are you doing in the old one here? So yeah, you were mostly avoiding the 5-star featured, which I think is the smart thing to do in the old features or in the old arena system. I definitely this was the right approach to it. I can tell you that much. So yeah, because you were running your 5 stars instead of in this arena, you're running them in this one. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That is pretty rough indeed. Dang, dude. It's good info. Definitely something to like make sure you post that on the forums so that Kabam can see it. I'm sure there's a thread going. I'm sure there's many threads going. Make sure to share something like that on the forums so that Kabam could see exactly how bad it is. I'll certainly make a video once I can, you know, dig into all the info and stuff like that myself and see it all. But yeah, whatever you guys do, like that's the most important thing. Voice your concerns. I know a lot of people just want like YouTubers to do it. I get it. Because we have like a further reach and stuff like that, and you know we certainly will, but it's still really important that everybody voices their own concern to Kabam in as direct a way as possible in the forums. I can guarantee you they're going to be reading those threads with as many people as there are upset about this. I can't guarantee what Kabam is going to do about it. I have no clue what, if anything, they're going to do about it, but definitely make sure to voice your concerns on the forums. And between that and YouTubers making videos and stuff like that, everything will get heard, but the more people that they can see are like being directly impacted by the changes, the better, you know? Angelo, Senator 5 saying Kabam has a new arena structure feedback they set up in the forums. Oh, okay, so they just set, they knew it was going to be bad by the sounds of it. Or maybe they were just consolidating threads. Yeah, let me go look at the forums real quick. Angelo, thank you for the 5 though, dude. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, yeah, new arena structure feedback. Okay, so yeah. Just like take that, literally take that same ESPD monster, the same thing that you just sent me on Twitter, put that in this thread and just say like, yeah, it's much worse for me or something. Let me see. Let me read this thread. Today we kick off brand new arena system that reduces the number of arenas and introduces 6-star feature champs as well as 5 and 6-star basic heroes. If you remember when we tried to eliminate death matches in the arena, it's not always possible for us to predict how a change to arenas will affect summoners. So we're setting up this thread for your feedback and to report any issues. Well, that's good that they know this, man, because yeah, this is what happened last time. So it looks like they're at least learning from their mistakes and want the feedback on it. Again, I don't know what they're going to do when everybody does give the bad feedback. But at least they're doing that. Let me see. These new arenas may alter the arena experience, and while some change and alteration of behavior is to be expected, if there's anything you feel is too different or difficult, we'd like to know. Please do not use this thread to discuss potential arena cutoffs. While we want to hear opinions on those as well, this thread is about the actual experience of playing in the new arenas. Also, please note that the infinite streak method is not being altered, but since there is no actual concrete method to achieve that, it will continue to change as more summoners obtain more of the newest, highest rank of champions. Okay. There's already a lot of people. Oh, they posted this before the arena started, it looks like. Yeah, they posted this beforehand. Just heads up, there'll be some posts here that get removed prior to the arena going live because we want to get feedback on your actual experience. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Pop your guys' feedback in this thread. I'm gonna post a link to it in the chat right now, so you guys don't have to go and hunt for it yourselves. But make sure to do that. Links in the chat. Like I said, I'm sure there's gonna be lots of videos on the subject too. I will certainly be making a video myself once I can dig into all the numbers and stuff after I get my champs on cooldown. But make sure you guys are doing that too. I think it's really important that people, or that Kabam gets the feedback from individuals that are actually experiencing the worst sides of things. So
man loves beans.
Yeah. Nolan 777 sent an over 5. Thank you, dude, saying BG is Silver Surfer worth rank 3. I already have Doom and Fury up and have an Awakening Gem for Silver Surfer as well. So Silver Surfer, I consider him to mostly be a prestige champion. He's not just a prestige champion. But he's not like insane for anything other than prestige. So if you're after prestige, man, if that's something that's important to you and your alliance, if you're, you know, competitive in like alliance quest rankings and stuff like that, then yeah, that could be a viable decision to make, to awaken him and sig him up and stuff like that. However, I don't think it's worth it if you're just looking for a powerful champion to help you questing. If that's the case, then I would say invest in other champs. I was mildly annoyed with the higher milestones, but I understood the arenas needed room to grow for the future, but I just noticed they backloaded the units and the milestones too. That pisses me off. Oh, GR. Dude, I was just reading your message. Thank you for another buck. I was just reading it. Yeah, I still got to look at that stuff. But that definitely seems, doesn't seem good. Does not seem good. Under Mothers, do 5 saying, well, I hit 1.5 mil in both arenas. That's enough for today. Good luck, BG, and everyone else who's grinding. I'm gonna go do life now. Ugh. Oh, dude, life. Well, good luck with that, dude. Under Mother, good luck, man. I tried to do life before the arenas, and it didn't work out. So that's why I came back to the arenas. Oh, man. But yeah. Good luck with the lives. People with small rosters aren't going to benefit. Yeah, that definitely seems to be the case. It seems like for people with a bunch of 6-star champs, the arena changes are good, and if you don't have a large number of 6-star champs, then the changes are just bad. Which is a bummer. That's certainly not how I or most people wanted it to be. I don't think anybody wanted it to be that way. I don't think there's... well, I'm sure there's someone. There's always somebody. But that's definitely not how I wanted it to be. I was worried that there was going to be, like, some difference. Because mathematically, here's the thing. If they're going to change the arenas to the way they are, which I like honestly like that there's only 2 arenas if it didn't screw people over. But this was my concern, is like mathematically they would either have to speed up the amount of units that people with large rosters can get, if they didn't want to screw over other people. But even if they did that, you'd still be screwing over other people, because now like it would still be skewed towards people with the larger rosters. Because like if they were all right, man, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain without looking at like writing down numbers and showing what I'm talking about. But basically, if they kept, like, let's say they kept 135 units at 1.5 million milestone, right? That's what the 4-star basic was. Let's say they kept that. Well, hitting that number with 6-star champions, you'd be done in like 6 rounds. So it 6 rounds versus like 45 rounds or whatever it was. So it'd be significantly faster, right? So Kabam, we're probably thinking, oh, we can't do that. We have to err on the side of if people have the roster or something. That's probably what their thinking was. So like mathematically, I mean, how do you fix it without somehow still giving a crazy advantage? Oof. This is rough. Static sent it over too, saying, I think I've decided I want 5 and 6-star champ milestones. Oh, to like get the champion from the milestones? Oh man. Dude, are you burning out on the grind already? What would the milestones be if they actually added those champs as milestones? Dang, man. I was so pumped for these new arenas. And now I just feel bad for everyone that's getting screwed over by the arenas, man. Feels bad. I want it to be excited to go for these new champs. And I am excited to go for the new champs, but... kinda blows. ZapPWTF? I don't know how to say your name, man. Is it Zap WTF? With an H in there somewhere? Thank you for them 3 Canadian bucks, man. Appreciate the toonie and the loony. Just saying, yo, what's up, man? Appreciate the support, dude. Didn't see another message from you, but thank you very much. Much appreciated. Big Wender? Am I saying that right? Big Wender sending over 5 saying, hi Brian, I have a question. How can I avoid burnout? I am 4 paths away from Act 6 100%, but can't push myself. They're so annoying. I'm just bored. I mean, it's all about balance. I think burnout and boredom, they're kind of different things. Burnout I consider to be like you're pushing yourself too hard. Which in that case, like just take things down a notch, you know? You don't need to do those paths right away. You can stockpile a whole bunch of resources, save them up in the like the 22-hour daily event. You get revives and potions now from them. So just kind of take things down a notch. Save that stuff for later. I mean, is it really going to be that big of a difference whether you complete those paths today or, you know, like a few weeks or even a couple months from now? Sure, I'm sure you want that stuff now, but that's the way to avoid burnout, is to not push yourself too far. If you're just bored, however, that's a different thing entirely. And if you're bored, sometimes it's best to just like either find something else that interests you in game, or if there's nothing else that interests you in game, sometimes it's good just to put the game down altogether. Walk away, find something else that's going to interest you in the moment. And if the game starts interesting you, you know, again at a later time, then pick the game up. Like, your account's still going to be here. It's not going anywhere, kind of thing. Crap. I tried to avoid putting a metal champion against Magneto, but I forgot Fraggle Rock is also metal. I hate fighting new Magneto in the arena, man. So many of my champions are metal. What the F? But yeah, man, it's all just about finding that right balance for you at the end of the day. It can be easy to burn yourself out if you're not careful. And if you are like pushing too hard and not giving yourself enough break, not balancing out the rest of your life and how you play the game and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my advice on it though. Take your time more with especially difficult content. Like we just got a whole bunch of new challenges for like the Thronebreaker, Karina's challenges and stuff like that. So far, I've only done like 2 out of 9 of them. Some people are already done with those things, but I know if I pushed it and I, you know, just wanted to knock out all 9 in a couple afternoons or something like that, I'd be burning myself out too. So just find the right balance for yourself. Which sometimes too is, sometimes finding the right balance also means like not being part of an alliance. Sometimes the alliance side of things is what burns people out. Or like Alliance War specifically, I know has a tendency to burn people out. A lot of people find it better just to do like AQ Alliance and stuff. But yeah, man, figure out exactly what you want and what's not going to burn you out, and then approach the game that way. Mr. Immortal sending over 5. Thank you, dude, saying, could all these changes to Arena really be about getting rid of bot accounts? No, bots, first off, bots are always going to exist. So that, like, there's no way to get rid of all the bots. But like, if you're saying as a deterrent, as to, you know, make it less enticing for bots to even exist, if they don't. No. I don't know exactly what you're asking about the bots, to be honest. Because no, man, because bots, they don't care about these changes. A bot is just gonna play the game and continue raking in rewards at the end of the day. By the way, guys, don't look into bots because you will get yourselves banned. It will happen. There's like, you know, people start like new bot accounts or something like that because they have nothing to lose. And I'm sure there's some people that even on their existing old accounts, they risk their account with bots, but I you know, just don't recommend it. If anyone heard that comment and was thinking, oh, I'll just get a bot. Yeah, that's the answer to my problems. Don't. It is not worth losing your account. And these botting services, they will tell you that everything's safe. You'll never get banned. It's undetectable. They're just lying. They're just lying to try to sell you their service, their bot, whatever. But no, man, I don't think these changes have anything to do with getting rid of bots at all. Static sending over another 5 saying 45 to 50 for the 5-star and 100 mil for 6-star. They should front load units and then add boosts and refreshes and shards on the other milestones. See, that seems really high though. 45 to 50 for a 5-star champion. I think they're going to go for a lot less than that in most cases. And 100 mil for the 6-star, again, I think in a lot of cases it's going to go for less than 100 mil. Certainly not all of them, but I don't think that'd be too good. As far as like front loading the units and stuff like that, man, again, it's just so hard to know what the right thing to do is. Because let's say you front load the units, dude. I honestly, I just like to do what's efficient in this game. It's efficiently is what's kept me alive in this game for as long as I have been playing it. Multitasking, only going for the easy stuff, not bothering with grinding revives and questing. Whatever I can find that's efficient and avoiding the inefficient things. It's the only reason I'm able to play this game. And if they front loaded the units enough, then I would just grab those units and then get out, and I would just call it a day. Like, I don't know. I mean, I suppose I still would grind for champions sometimes, the same way I would now. So maybe that is an answer. Maybe there is something to look into there. Maybe it's not a bad idea. But man, that would also inject a lot more units into everyone's rosters or everyone's accounts, which I'm sure Kabam wouldn't be too happy about. Lakers bodyguard sending over a buck saying, Brian, Beaver? What are you doing this far back in chat? Stop stalking me, really? Wow, Lakers bodyguard. Since you're here, I want to tell you that you're a dingus and happy birthday. Well, thank you, Lakers bodyguard. That was pretty far back in chat. You're lucky the message was still there. Actually, it wasn't even that far back. Maverick setting over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, who the hell puts red mags in the arena? Dude, for real. Who puts red mags in the arena? That is the downside to buffing all these champs, man. Is the arena grinds have become that much more annoying. Oof. But Maverick, thank you, dude. Needs to be high enough to allow for growth of rosters, though. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand where you're coming from, Static. I think they could just update things, though, from time to time, right? Maybe update, instead of updating the arenas once every, like, 2 years or whatever it was since the last time we got an update to the arenas. Was it longer than that, actually? Like 3 years? Did we go 3 years without an arena update? I don't know, man. It's been a long time, though. Instead of waiting that long, they could just update it, like, once every few months or something. I don't know. Dragons and an overbuck. The only thing worse than Magneto in Arena, freaking Heimdall. Yeah. Oh god. Dude, synergy should not work in the arena. Period. They don't work in Alliance War defense. They shouldn't work in the arena. I shouldn't have to see Heimdall's safety net every time I come across him in the arena. Annoying. Hey, is that Slugberg in here? Ricardo Slugberg. Ooh, Daystream. Finally getting some long overdue BG in my life. What up, man? How you doing? Angelo Senate 05 saying front load units to 12 mil milestone for both arenas to match what the featured 5-star arena was. I mean, that might not be bad. That might not be a bad idea. They would have to do more than that though. Because again, that like I don't know, getting like what there's not that much of a difference between 12 million and 16 million if you have a bunch of 6-star champs. The players that are getting hit by this the most are the players who were trying to put up like like the 4-star basic and 4-star featured grinds where it's 1.5 mil and 4 million. Oh man, this sucks. Like they might just have to revert the changes. They might just have to go back to, I don't know how they're gonna do it. I really don't want them to because I love this new system. It's actually for the champions, not for the milestones. Don't get me wrong, the new system for the milestones, I can clearly see people are getting screwed over here. So they're gonna have to do something. But just conceptually, like if the game had started out this way and there were always like a basic champion to go for and you got to grind for them as a 5 and 6-star too. It wasn't just a 4-star. And that's paired alongside the new champion where you're also grinding for them or have the potential to at least for a 5 and 6-star. Oh, that's so good. But how can they make it work while not screwing people over? I don't know if it's possible, which just sucks. Thanos Senate 05 saying finally a 6-star whale arena, 186 stars and up. We got this. Jesus, dude, 186 stars. Good lord, dude. Good luck, man. That's going to be a ridiculous score. 186 stars. Let's see. So that's more than double what I have. That is about 2.5 of what I have. So my score, I think I was I around 4 million? I think I was a little over 4 million. I think it was like a 4.5 million or so with just my 6-star champs. So at 186 stars, we're talking about, well, actually 186 stars, that's about 12 million points. I already know just because of the whole 30 is a magic number idea that I had a while back, where 30 times 6 would give 12 million points. So yeah, that's 12 million points per round of 6 stars. Jesus, dude. That's so many points. run your 6-star roster one time, 12 mil. Holy crap. Thanos, good luck if you are grinding. And thank you for the 5, dude. Static sent it over to the buck as well, saying, what if they made the featured arena that much, but the basic arena was like 25 to 30 mil for 5-star, and then 75 or 65 for basic 6-star? Maybe. I mean, what if they just didn't have the, like, as milestone rewards for the champs? Because I to be honest, man, I kind of like the whole unknown where you're competing against other people for these champs. And it makes you think, like, man, what are these champs gonna go for? It might seem like such a small thing to people, but I mean, Static, how much have we talked about it in like the last few days from the announcement until the arena of like, man, what are these champs gonna go for, and how do you get your roster in shape to put up that type of score? I feel like that's such a big thing. I wouldn't want to change that. I wouldn't want to add those champs as milestones. I think it's good that Kabam added them as the 4-star milestones. And honestly, I think they could even go down a little bit from where they are right now. Well, actually, I don't think they're bad as long as Kabam takes away the death matches. Because again, even though it's like 2.2 million, second game crash, even though it's like 2.2 million for the 4-star basic compared to in the past, would have been somewhere between like 1.6 and 2.2. Now that you get to throw in your 5 stars along with the 4 stars, I still think that'd be a win for everybody. Except for the fact that the death streaks are still there, or death matches are still there. Maybe they need to do it. Man, I was gonna say maybe they need to do it based on your roster, where like if you like the game can detect how many champions you have, and kind of adjust your milestones accordingly. But then that would just feel bad upgrading your champs. People would want to like intentionally not rank up a certain number of champs, because you know there'd be those rough times where it would take a lot more effort to do what you were just doing. I don't know what the solution is, guys. But yeah, I don't really want to see the 5 and 6 star as milestones, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, eventually the 5 stars, just the way like eventually the 4 stars were milestones, but I kind of like the unknown. Because otherwise what'll happen is like you get your roster to a certain point. Like if I know how many points I need to get a champion, what'll happen is after I get my roster to a certain point, then I know that I won't need to rank up any more champions ever for any reason. And that takes away like a lot of the draw to the game, even of like, well, why am I playing if I don't even need to rank up these champs for the arena? Why do I care about tier 4 basics? Why do I care about tier 1 alphas and things like that? It kind of takes away the purpose of a lot of those things. I don't know. I probably am in the minority in something like that, because I'm sure most people don't care about that stuff and just want to get some easy champions. I want people to get easy milestones, but not necessarily easy champions, or like too easy at least, you know. It's good to like open up the amount of people getting the rewards, but not sold on the idea of introducing them as milestones. All right, Seth sending over buck saying, what about cutting down on refresh times? No, I don't think that would work either, because then that means you just have to be playing the game more. Like the points would need to come down for these milestones. It would, like, if they lowered the refresh time of champions, more people would be able to get the milestones, yeah, but then you'd also just be burning yourself out doing it. So that can't be an option. It's got to be the points that change. Miguel sending over a buck saying, make milestones objectives and be it accumulative between points, not gatekept by arena. If you go 100 mil in one arena, you get all milestones without worrying about that grind. Hold on, make milestone objectives and be it accumulative between points. I don't see how that solves the issue, though, Miguel. How does that solve the issue? Because the issue is not that people are... Like, the issue is that people can't put up that type of score. Especially with 4-star champions. That solution seems like it would only benefit the people with big rosters even more. Which is kind of the issue that these arenas started in the first place. Is that if you have a big roster, there is no issue. But if you don't have a big roster, there's a very big issue. So, unless I'm misunderstanding, I don't think that helps the people that are being hurt right now. Hype him down, sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, how deep into your roster can you go? Like, can you use a 5-star rank 1 or 2 while you're on the streak? So the higher PI 5-star rank 2s, I think they're all safe. But once you start to get to the lower PI rank 2s, it's not safe. What I typically do is when I'm already on the infinite streak, I'll run through like my top 5 65s just by themselves, and then once I get down to the 455s, I'll take a 455 champ and I'll mix them in with some lower champs. I'll just go to the bottom of my roster, and I haven't run into issues doing that. I believe you can take 1 rank 3 5-star along with 2 rank 2s, but I am slightly worried that if they're all low PIs, you might run into a death match that way. But I believe that would work. 1 rank 3 and 1 rank 2s. But that's why I don't even take the chance, and I just use a rank 4 instead. But yeah, hype him down. Thank you for the buck, dude. Gator82 Senator 5 saying Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck looked at the arenas and won the 6-star champ. See that good? Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Gator, thank you, man. Appreciate the 5. It's a weird day. It's a bittersweet day because I was looking forward to these arenas, but they don't seem to be good for the masses. So it kind of, I mean, outside of the arenas, I'm having a good day. Yeah, man, right back at you, dude. I hope you have a great day too. J Mania sending over a couple of them Canadian bucks, and read last, please. Thanks, BG. Okay. J Mania. Hello, BG. How about this as a solution? You can use your max 4 stars and not get a death match, but they match you up with other lower PI champs. That way, everyone can hit the milestones. Wait, hold on. How about this as a solution? You can use your max 4 stars and not get a death match. But they match you with other low. Well, yeah, they need to do that regardless of what they do, because that, yeah, taking away the death matches, yeah, absolutely. But I think that's only part of the issue. It's only a small part of the issue. I mean, it would be a very welcome change if they do that. Which is what they said that they were trying to do that with the last time they updated the arenas. It just didn't work out. So hopefully that's still planned to fix for the future. Is just getting rid of the death matches so that, yeah, you can use your 4-star champs. And they don't even have to be maxed out. You can just run whatever champion in the arena and be good. But that doesn't solve the issue of, like, how are people going to get more points? And I don't think, like, if you just said, well, how about people running 4-star champs just get the same amount of points as people running, like, you know, 5-star champs or something like that? Well, then that also kind of devalues your higher level champs, so that wouldn't work out either. And then newer players too. Oh my goodness, dude. I can't even imagine doing like a new account challenge where, let's say I ran a 4-star champ. I was getting the amount of points as a 5-star or something. I don't know if there's a way to solve this, man. They might just have to. It sucks, but they might have to just revert the entire arena change entirely. Jay, thank you again for the 2 though, dude. I agree because I used to be able to get all milestones in the 5-star, both 4-star and 3-star, and now I could really only get half of the milestones than before. I feel it's because Kabam wants people to get less units. Oh, Jay, thank you for another buck. Yeah, I was just reading your follow-up before I even saw that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's the exact reasoning behind the way the milestones are set up now. I do think it's partly because they didn't just want people with 6-star rosters to just be able to grab the milestones in like half the amount of time that they used to be able to. So it seems to be balanced around 6 stars. I don't think they, I mean, yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm defending them. But just like if I put myself in their mindset, I wouldn't want to just screw over half the player base. Because that's going to lead to riots. You know? Like even if you're saying like, oh yeah, but Kabam's greedy and stuff like that, and fair enough. Of course, they try to push people to spending any way possible. Yeah, not denying that. However, they don't want to piss people off because a bunch of pissed off people is not going to be good for the game. It's just going to lead people to quit the game and, you know, give low ratings to the game and all that stuff. So they don't really have an incentive to piss people off intentionally like that. So I don't know what happened here, man. I don't know. Again, give Kabam feedback, and we'll just hope they change it for the better. Maximus, N05 saying outside the 6-star arenas, limit defenders to rank 4 and less for player-based matches. Keep Kang and Thanos teams. Make unit milestones 1st and 6-star. Hold on. Outside the 6-star arenas, limit defenders to rank 4 and less for the player-based matches. Keep Kang and Thanos teams. Make unit milestones 1st and 6-star. I don't know if I fully understand what you're saying. Hang on. Just looking at your other comments. You said Delithius is on to something. Did Delithius say something too? Outside the 6-star arena limits, or arenas limit defenders to rank 4 and less for the player-based matches. I think they just need to like just have more even matches just across the board, so that they wouldn't even need to limit like the maximum or anything like that. Because I mean, honestly, keeping the like as the maximum goes up, it's kind of a good thing for players who are also keeping up with the maximum. Because you're technically getting a few more points per round in doing that. So I don't think that should be taken away necessarily. But if they just kept it even so that if you put in, let's say somebody puts in rank 3 4-star champions. They should be paired up against like rank 3 or, you know, roughly. Somewhere, you know, somewhere between like rank 2 and rank 4. It's going to vary, of course. Right? But keep it roughly the same. Don't pair them up with like a 6-star champion. So I think they just need to do that. Period. Just across the board for whatever champ you throw in. Give a more even match. Honestly, that sounds like an easy fix. I mean, easy in terms of conceptually at least. I don't know what work needs to go into it, but I guess the concern there, though, is that it might be easier for people to bot the arenas, depending on if the matches are easier. So there's always complications. But you got to do something. I say you still got to go through with a change like that, even if it does allow more people to perform illegal activities, you know, because otherwise people are just getting screwed over in the name of saving the game from botting or something like that, which people are always going to find ways to cheat. Anyway, so I think they should change that. And then points wise, like you know, like front loading the units. Oh man, I don't know. It just gives, it's going to be so much easier. That's the problem. Is if they gave all the units in like the first couple milestones, dude, I'd be done with the arenas so fast. So many more people would get all the the milestones. Like my unit gain would go up and all that. Hey, Tipped is in here. What's up, Tipped? Maximus, you sent over another buck too. I wanted to see what your follow-up was. Trying to get rid of death matches. Don't have to fight rank 5s. Yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, I got that part. You can take them whenever you want, but you don't have to fight rank 5s. Yeah. I got that part. I definitely agree. Tipped. What did you say? It is easier? Yeah. Sorry, I meant for BG's comment about the fight scaling. The change is pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's that hard of a change. The part that seems literally impossible mathematically is how to fix the issue of it's always going to be easier for someone to get points than it is for other people. And in some sense, that's what you want, because then it does incentivize you to rank up champions and grow your roster, and you shouldn't just be handed everything if you're on like a brand new account. But the difference is way too extreme right now. It's far more extreme than it used to be in the old system. And I don't know how to get that back down to the way it was. Dragon sent over too, saying running 565, lowest 125, highest 125 works. Oh yeah. With one 565 and then two 125s. Yeah. Okay, thank you for confirming. Yeah, that will work if you're looking to run your lower level champs in the arena. The only thing with that is because that's what I did when I was going for all the milestones in a day kind of thing, because otherwise I don't even bother with my lowest roster, lowest 5 stars. Sometimes the matches were still pretty rough, just because fighting with a rank 1 champion, you know, even if you only have to fight like a rank 2 champ, could still lead to some losses. The Jotun, I hope I said your name right, sending over 2,500 CLPs. CLPs, where is that currency from? CLP. CLP is the Chilean peso. Well, cool, man. Thank you very much. Saying, what about not having the same cooldown for all the arenas, so you can use your 4, 5, and 6 stars in both arenas at the same time without affecting the other? That might not be a bad idea. A little hard to say. Because again, like, I do have a little bit of worry that might disincentivize you to even continue ranking up like 5-star champions and stuff like that. But that sounds better than most of the suggestions that I've heard so far. Because right now the issue is like, it's really hard to get a ton of 6-star champions. Because once you have a ton of 6-star champions, everything's fine. But in the old arena system, you really only needed like 30 6-star champions and you were good. So if they didn't share cooldown and you were able to have, like, you know, if you're able to use your 6-star champs essentially twice, just in different arenas, it wouldn't up the scores for like the like the new champions, and it would allow people to keep up better without having a ridiculous number of 6 stars. I don't know if it's necessarily a perfect idea, but it doesn't seem... It seems like a better idea than most, I will say. So you might be onto something there. I don't know. I'm sure there's issues with that idea too, because there's no way to make it perfect. But interesting idea, at least. All right, Joe Stro sending over 5. Joe Stro, aka Endgame, aka Four Eyes. Thanks, man. Saying they can simply add a 3-day challenge similar to Karina challenges, which gives roughly same rewards you would have got from grinding. But how would that challenge work though, exactly? Which, by the way, I still like the idea of combining the incursions and arenas into one and having an objective so that you could get points towards it or something like that. But yeah, I don't maybe hold on. Do you have a follow-up comment or anything? So I'm not really understanding just based off of that alone. Let me see. Just like the new arena challenges, make an arena challenge that lasts 3 days and give out the amount of units. Okay, your other one. Okay, your other comment's a little bit longer. It says missing out on with X amount of 3 and 4-star champs used. So does that also disincentivize people from getting like 5 and 6-star champs if you could just get all the same milestones with 3 and 4 stars? Oh, wait. Okay, actually, I think I understand what you're saying, and maybe that's not a bad idea. All right, sorry. It just took me a minute to wrap my head around it. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, so let me say this out loud for the other people that were maybe confused too. Maybe it was just me being confused. But okay, so you're saying like have it be split so that you still have the arenas as they exist today, but you take some of the unit milestones out of them and you have an objective so that even people who have like 6-star rosters, even people who have 100+ 6-star champions, they still need to play a certain number of rounds with 3 and 4-star champions in order to get those milestones. That's what you're saying, right? That's not a bad idea, actually. Might not be a bad idea. I don't know if there's other issues that I'm not thinking of that could come up with that too, but that might not be a bad idea. All right, sorry. There's a lot of other super chats, so I want to kind of catch up on these. But that might not be a bad idea. Tony sending over a euro. Thank you, dude. Tony, I don't see a message from you. If it was a much further before that super chat, it might have got erased at this point. But thank you for the euro, dude. Ice Bear also sending over a buck. Thank you, man. Saying lowering the milestones to 9 mil each and adjusting the rewards. It's still more points needed and will take up about as much time as the old arenas. I was able to run each old arena once a day. See, for you, it may take about the same amount of time, but it would take less for some people and still more for others. That's why I'm saying, like, mathematically, I don't think it's possible to not be screwing someone over. Because that would take me... Hold on, 9 million in each. yeah, that would take me less time overall than it previously did if I wanted to get all milestones. And it seems like for you it would take about the same, you're saying, and then for some others, again, still it would take longer. That's the issue. There is no way to except for maybe that objective idea. That objective idea, that might be a way to actually keep things in line with how it used to be. Angelos and over another buck saying with the same amount of points people were putting before, uprunning will be key. Is just getting it to a fair point, maybe up front to 9 mil between the two arenas. Maybe. Again, like I was just saying though, there's always going to be some people that benefit and some people that get screwed over. They could just try to play it down the middle and have like a bulk of people not get screwed over or something like that, but MC Yeezus sending over a buck saying, BG, have you checked out the new Thronebreaker Arena crystals? Yeah, I popped open one. I just got gold. I don't know if I want to pop open all my battle chips or if I want to wait until a boost is around. Because I always have gold issues. They're not like dire gold issues, but the more gold I get, the more alliance tickets I could buy with gold and save other resources. So I could always use more gold. So we'll see. I'll think about it. I might just pop them open for the initial excitement of you know, really testing those things out. Corey sent it over 5, or yeah, Corey, thank you for the 5, dude, saying, Brian, with 25 6-stars, what should I be aiming for realistically? Also, can I get 3-star Stark Spidey, or is that out of reach? Dingus Peon Grant, the 27th. Well, thank you, dude. I don't know what you should be going for. Like, I gotta, like, I'm trying to get all my champions through the arena, because I am going for Falcon. But after all my champs are on cooldown, I'll take a closer look at the numbers, and I'll see what's best. The way I see it, you have 2 options. One, stay to one of the arenas for the most part. Or 2, depending on how the milestones are set up, grab whatever the easiest milestones are, and if they do start to expand, like point-wise, get out of that arena and go to the other arena. To try to maximize your milestone gain. But I can't tell you right now while grinding. But thank you for the 5, dude. Casual Cashew sending over another buck as well. Then bring back the old arenas and add 2 new arenas for 6-star champs only. Hell, make them Thronebreaker arenas. I don't care. Just fix what you broke, kabam. Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't even think that was the comment, but I'm gonna respond to that one too. I get it, dude. It's frustrating. But they can't do something like that either, because then either they're just adding way more units if those arenas also have units, or they're taking away units from people who would grind in those arenas. Hold on, let me see what your actual last one was though. What if they just bring back the old arenas and add... Oh, no. That was your last one. Slightly different. What if they just bring back the old arenas and add 2 new 6-star arenas for top for only 6-star champs? How could this not be a good thing? Well, yeah, I just said how it could not be a good thing, though. Because either they have to add another 2 full arenas worth of unit milestones, which for people who have unlimited time, that's way more units that they could get versus people who don't have that kind of time. Or they don't include units in them at all, and then people who are grinding for new champions, they're screwed out of those units too. Somebody's always getting screwed is the moral of today's story, guys. Which is why this is not that easy of a thing to fix. Honestly, the objective thing, that's the one standout I would say that sounds like it could be a realistic fix, is to keep the milestones a little bit on the higher side, but in order to not screw over the people with 3 and 4 star champs, have objectives that give units and kind of force people to use 3 and 4 star champs. That actually sounded pretty good. Will W sent it over too, saying great dialogue, but we'll adapt. That's the point. You're right. We will adapt. I think both the players and Kabam need to adapt too, though, which I think they're willing to do. I mean, that they said it in the post. Like, it's one thing. I'm happy that they posted it first before the arenas actually went live. It's one thing to say it like after the fact, where it sounds like I don't know if I could believe that. You know what I mean? It sounds a lot more believable if they say it up front, like, hey guys, this is gonna be new and it might not be perfect. Let us know your concerns and we'll adjust it, like, before it even goes live. So that gives me more confidence that Kabam will make some kind of adjustment and fix things. It does suck for the time being, though. And I'm sorry to people who don't have the rosters, man. Like, it's not your fault. It's not your guys' fault at all. So hopefully, hopefully they can get things straightened out sooner rather than later. Maximus sent it over another 5 saying, what is the possibility of getting some people on call for a productive convo on this? Future grind stream, perhaps? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of just like hearing from you guys, to be honest. The more people that are on call, the less that I can talk to all of you. And there's no way that I could talk to all of you guys anyway. You know, there's over 1,000 people in here. But still, like the people who I would get on call, for the most part, they're also going to be veterans of the game that this doesn't affect as much. And while I'm sure they're also sympathetic towards the people that this is affecting the most, and while they would also be trying to figure out like possible solutions, I kind of just rather hear like straight from you guys. In this case, at least. So I don't know. Maybe we could do something like that once we have like some ideas kind of laid out, and then discuss. And kind of try to come to a conclusion of like what actually is best, but for the time being at least, rather keep it this way. Angelo sent an over 10 saying 4-star basic, 4-star featured, 5-star featured was 17.5 million points for all unit milestones. Upfronting to split that between the 2 6-star arenas to 9 mil, which is close enough to the same amount of points. Yeah, but okay, so consider this. So if it's the same amount of points, if we're just keeping the points totals the same, right? This is the issue. If you have a 6 stars, I mean, imagine going back to the old arena system and there was 5 arenas, but you could run 6 stars in all 5 arenas. The people with the 6-star, like, that would just benefit them even more than this change would. Like, they would, dude, that would be, it'd be nutty. They'd be done with all the milestones so fast. You wouldn't need to spend a lot of time in the arenas, which sounds like it's a great thing. But guess what? That just means those people are getting way more units still over the people who still don't have the 6-star champs. Like, it doesn't really solve the issue. It just kind of, it changes the issue, but it doesn't fix it. It still just gives a very much so unfair advantage to players with the bigger rosters. And there should be an advantage to have a bigger roster. To be clear, I want there to be an advantage because that's what drives people to keep growing your roster. Well, like, why play this game if you're not going to if you're not going to be making improvements to your own progression? Like, it's not even about a competitive thing. It's like, even if you're not looking at any other player other than yourself, you want to improve as you go along, right? So there should be gains to be made on an individual basis, and there should be, even just like competitively, a reason to expand your roster, but there can't be that big an advantage. So that's why that can't really work out. But dude, Angelo, thank you so much for another 10, dude. Very generous of you. And hopefully, I'm saying a lot of these ideas won't work. Hopefully you guys aren't taking it in any kind of personal way. It's good that we're talking about it. It's good that we're spitballing ideas. It's just, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some ideas, they're not going to work. So just don't take it personally if I'm saying that. ESPD Monster sending over pound saying, hey BG, thanks for looking at my graphs. I suffer with attention issues and distraction problems, but having your streams on the background has helped me concentrate and get a load of homework done. Thanks. Dude, awesome, man. That's impressive that you're able to do homework while being in these streams. But I kind of understand, dude. I've got some attention issues myself. Never been diagnosed with ADHD, but I mean, I feel like it's yeah. I don't need to be. I can't pay attention during a movie. I gotta be doing more things, more than one thing at the same time. Anyway, Joe Stro sent it over 5 saying there could be 2 brackets of milestones. One that has newer rewards and the other has the older rewards, and you gotta pick one. Hold on. There could be 2 brackets of milestones. One that has newer rewards and the other has the older rewards, and you gotta pick one. I don't know if that would work out. I liked your last idea. You were the same person that had the idea with the objectives. But I don't know about this one. I feel like maybe from the player perspective, it could work, but like, that's complicated from a game design perspective of like, why would you even want players to make that choice? Like, giving players choice, I think, is a good thing, and it's one of the reasons why I play this game. I don't want to play a game where the developers are just holding my hand through it the entire way. And a lot of games made like post, I would say, 2000, you know, like the longer after the year 2000, it just feels like every game is made so that you can't even make a mistake. Your decisions don't actually matter, and that's why what I love about MCOC is your decisions do matter. However, some decisions are not decisions that players should have to make, and kind of like opting into a different like reward bracket or something like that, I feel like that's kind of messy, and Kabam should be able to figure out a way to keep like the choices to more interesting matters, like which champions to rank up rather than which arena system is mathematically better for your roster and stuff like that. I mean, you know, having like different arenas to choose from, that's one thing, but if you're talking about like 2 entirely different systems, like the 5-star arena or the 5 different arena systems versus like the 3 or whatever we have now, unless I'm misunderstanding, which could be the case. But if that's what you're saying, I'd rather them. It just sounds like a too messy of a system, too sloppy of a system. if players can like opt into one or the other or something like that. Bushido Brown sending over pound. Thank you, dude. Saying add arena solo objectives. Last objective is 20 million points. Also reduce arena milestone to 12 mil and add the unit/rewards to the solo objectives. I mean, I like the objective idea, but I liked it the other way around, where they weren't really point objectives and they were objectives to use your champions and then just keep the points to the arenas themselves. So, I don't know. I think I like it that way better. If I thought about it more, maybe that way would work out too, but I like the other way better, I think. Set to Pandy. I probably messed up your name, so sorry. But thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Saying, BG, for me personally, I don't care about nothing. Units wouldn't keeping the same milestones, but shifting the units to earlier milestones like incursion. Hold on, let me read this again. For me personally, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing. Units wouldn't keeping the same milestones, but shifting the units to earlier milestones like incursion. Hold on, does it continue on after that, perhaps? No, it doesn't. Alright, so we did talk about this a little bit already, but basically if the units are like really early on in the milestones and you could just get if you could just get the milestones super quick, like that still like benefits the people with the 6-star rosters way more than it does the people with the lower rosters. So it doesn't really work out still. Like it might work out for you as an individual to get them on like small, you know, from the earlier milestones, but for like the balance of the game overall, it wouldn't work. Just because it would basically take like the same amount of time for you to get all the milestones, but for someone like me, it would take half the amount of time as it used to, which, hey, you know, if Kabam wants to give me the same amount of units for half the time spent, I'm not going to turn down the units. But just thinking about like the game overall, I don't think it would work out the way people would hope. And yeah, I don't think they can do that. Sorry for the butchered English. Couldn't spend more for the larger limit. No, I understand, man. And I hope I understood your point enough. If that ever happens, by the way, like what you can do, first off, there's a link in the description that doesn't have, well, it has a character limit, but it has a much larger limit, and yeah, it's just $1. So like the smallest amount you could donate on through Super Chat anyway, or you could even just tell me like, hey man, it's, you know, like put a like a 1 out of 2 or something like that, so I know you have another message, and we could just read your next message too. Those are YouTube's limitations on the comments, not mine, you know. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to send over more just to send a longer comment. Default sending over to saying, how about front loading the units just a little instead of 20 milestones of 7 units each, make it 14 levels of 10 units, and the last 6 milestones have 5 and 6-star arena boost or something. Possibly. That might be a thing if they just took more of the units and put them in the actually, I was gonna say that could be a fix, like putting more units in the in like the 4-star arena. That way you don't have to have as many like 5 and 6 stars. But then that just kind of one, disincentivizes people to grow their 5 and 6 star rosters, and two, kind of screws over the people that did not invest much in their 4 stars early on. I mean, front loading a little, yeah, like balancing things out a little bit. There's probably always a better way to do it than what's currently available, with some tweaks. But I don't think it's going to be enough to really fix the issues. It might make things like 5 to 10% better when things need to be like 100% better. You know? So yeah, that might be part of the solution. But they might need to do more than that. Gatorade2 saying, read last 2, please. Okay, sure. Gator. You know this by doing your... Oh, hold on. That was the second part. Okay, I think newer players think they should be able to play and receive the same rewards as us vet players. I also think Kabam is making it easier and quicker to get to end game content. You know this by doing your 7-day challenge. It's a game, so let's treat it like a game. Put the time and grinding to grow. Gator, I agree with you, except in this case, it's a little bit different. So, like, all right, forget about this arena change. If you were to say that, if you said that to me yesterday, I would have said, hell yeah, dude, completely agree. Players gotta, you know, you gotta put the time in. Otherwise, just go play a game like a console fighter where you just get all the champions right away and all that stuff, right? But like the point of this game is that you do progress and everything. So I would have agreed with you. However, this change is something different, man. This change is like people already did put the time in. They already did progress. And now they're being kind of slapped in the face saying, well, we're going to take away some of that progression from you. We're going to shift that progression towards now, instead of needing, you know, a mix of champions, you better only care about 6-star champions. And that's definitely a problem. So I agree with you conceptually, but this problem, I don't think it applies to it necessarily. Yuki sending over 9 of them Polish bucks. Thank you, dude. Saying last 2. Here we go. What about changing the arena system to the following? Summoner trials, 1 to 4 stars allowed, 5-star basic, 4 and 5 stars allowed, 6-star featured, 5 and 6 stars allowed. Milestones would contain lower rarity champions. On top of that, milestones are adjusted for the 5-star basic. Well, I can tell you right now, I want to still be able to use my 4-star champions in the 6-star featured, because that's a way for me to compete and actually go for new champions. Otherwise, I mean, take away the 6 stars in the arena. I mean, maybe not exactly. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but I still want to be able to use 4-star champions in there. I don't know. The 5-star basic arena, I could see that being contained to just 4 and 5 stars. I don't think that would be the worst thing ever. Does that screw over the people that want to use their 6 stars to grind for more 6 stars, though? Again, someone's always getting screwed. That might not be the worst idea, though, to change the 5-star basic and take away the 6 stars in there, and then adjust like the point total. That would bring things more in line with balance. Maybe even make it 3 to 5 star instead of just 4 and 5 star. No, screw that. 3 stars, they give such a small amount of points. So maybe that could work for the 5-star or the 6-star basic arena, or just the basic arena, whatever we're calling it these days. I guess just basic. Maybe Yuki. I'd have to think more on that one, but possibly. BG created an absorbing man concept. If I tweeted at you, would you be willing to take a look and give some feedback? Kind of unrelated. When it comes to like champ design stuff, I said the same thing to someone last night. It's too hard to look at that stuff on stream. It's hard enough reading updates like the newest champions. I don't even go through and read all the new champions info when they come out.
Man loves beans.
So, yeah, sorry, man. Coming up with concepts like that is cool and everything, but I can't look at something like that on stream. You can still tweet it at me, and you know, I may look at it off stream or something like that. No guarantees there either. But yeah, on stream it's just too much. Change the old time-based bracket system to progression brackets and just the milestone and rewards appropriately. Maybe Slugberg. I don't know if... Oh, man. Time-based comes with issues too, though. Because then it feels like if you don't grind fast enough, if you don't progress fast enough early on, then it just feels like you missed out, right? Like, that's how people thought about it, like, when they... Because most people have no clue when you first download this game that you're in the beginner bracket, then the intermediate bracket, and then you're lumped into the general population with the rest of us. The rest of us deviants, you know. Like, you feel like you missed out. You feel like, oh, damn, I could have maybe gotten some easy 4-star champions or something. So would players still have that same feeling? Would they be screwed just because they want to take their time with it? The time-based brackets were terrible? Yeah. Wait a minute. So what were you saying then? Because I thought that's what you were saying. Hold on. Change the old time-based brackets. Okay. Never mind. Dude, I totally misinterpreted what you were saying. That's my bad. Change the old time-based bracket system to progression brackets and just the milestones rewards appropriately. Okay. So you're saying take away the time and just make it progression-based. Similar to how... Maybe similar to how, like, the Incursions keeps track of your champions. I think that would be an improvement over the time-based system. But then again, it could potentially feel like as you're progressing, the game is like penalizing you for progressing, is my concern with that. I think they should definitely do something to that extent, but I don't think it like solves the issue. I don't think it solves the issue entirely and solves the issue that honestly, it's the veterans of the game that are being kind of screwed over today. It's just the veterans who don't have crazy 6-star rosters, you know? People who've been playing this game for years are getting hurt by these changes, so... I do think that would help, though. Progression titles, like Thronebreaker, etc., don't make it based on champions. Yeah, I think that's better than champions too, so I agree with that. But again, I'd have to see how it's laid out, because then it also still might feel like, well, do I take down Maestro now? Is that suddenly going to make my arena grinding worse? When it shouldn't. But if it shouldn't, then also, like, how does it fix the big issue that this created? I don't know if it does. I do think that's good, though. And it probably should be done regardless. But I don't think it would solve all the issues. Elite Tech Reviewer sending over a buck. Thanks, dude. Saying, I know you made a vid on this before, but how many points do you think you'd be at now without suicides? Do you think help button should be removed or adjusted? Removed. It's the worst system in all of MCOC. Straight up, just remove it. It's horrible. I keep having bugs where icon returns and just seems like a bit unnecessary or outdated. Yeah, it's completely unnecessary. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, would have to ask like the original devs who made this system. One of the OG devs. But in my opinion, the system was created just because there wasn't much to the game at launch. There weren't even alliances. Like, this is before my time. I didn't play this game before alliances. They always existed for me. But there were no alliances, so there was no alliance quest, no alliance war. Or I guess the help system was introduced with alliances. It must have been, right? Anyway, there was far fewer content to do. Like, champions weren't as interesting. I think it was just something to keep players logging in. You're in alliance with your friend, you're playing the arena, you hit the help button, and now you're asking your buddy, oh, hey man, can you log into the game and clear those helps for me? That's what I think this system was. I think it's annoying. I think it's unnecessary for the standard of the game that we have today. And it should just be removed entirely. It doesn't actually help players. I mean, technically, have I gotten help from my alliance mates? Yeah. It can technically help players, but overall, I think it's far worse than any amount of help that it actually brings. As far as how many points I'd be at if I wasn't running suicides, the point difference, it's not a crazy difference. Maybe about 10 to 15%. Like fewer rounds I would have gotten in. It's not a crazy difference, but hey, 10 to 15%. That's the difference between getting a champ and missing out on a champ, for one. And for two, it's just way more convenient. Like, you don't have to bait out specials, which means you also don't have to pay attention, because they're just dying faster, right? Like, by the time they get to their special 3, they're already dead. So especially, like, it's going to be faster for everyone no matter what, but especially while streaming and trying to pay attention and trying to think about all these ideas that people are throwing my way. Oh, God, dude. Having suicides on is just incredible. As long as the milestone rewards were adjusted accordingly, but they'd have to bucket, cab, and throwbreaker together, the value of pushing titles should heavily outweigh the brackets. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree, Slugberg. I definitely agree with that. I still don't know if that would fix it all, though. There's a lot of, like, Thronebreaker level players. Like, you could be Thronebreaker, like, Lags Jr. is about to be Thronebreaker, and that's a little bit of an exception. He's experienced with this game, but it's not super far off what would be possible. I think he just got, like, his 8th or 9th or 10th 6-star or something like that. And he's, like, already pushing Thronebreaker. It wouldn't be too unrealistic for someone to have maybe 20 6-stars and get Thronebreaker, Whew. No good answer. Agreed there. Not like we're gonna figure it out all here anyway. Yeah, very true. All right, Miguel sending over another buck. Thank you, Miguel. Saying, dude, what's going on with the help button? Why it reactivates? I don't know, dude. I hate it so much. I swear I mashed help on 6-star hood like 8 times in this hour. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's annoying. Like I said, burn the help system. It's crazy that it still exists. I feel like, dude, the help system... Listen, I am definitely not smart enough to know what creates the server lag and what creates the crashing and stuff like that. But there's no way that the help system is helping with that, right? Like, there's no way that it can be. That many, because every time you hit help, like you're talking to the server, right? My simplistic understanding of it. And with everyone grinding arena, and every time you go through the arenas, you're hitting help multiple times. And then you have your alliance mates who are, you know, when they go to clear your helps, it's another call to the server. And then when the arena help button pops up again, it has to be part of the issue at least, right? I don't know. I'm really far too inexperienced to be talking about that, but anyway. The Flash sending over 5 saying, looks like I need more rank 3 and 4 and 5 stars just to get more milestones. Oh, 3 and 4 or 5 stars just to get more milestones. Yeah. Always, dude. Which I don't think is a bad thing. Like, pushing players to get more champions ranked up. I don't think that's bad. Like I was saying, I actually want to be motivated to rank up my champions. A lot of fun I have in this game is doing those mass rank ups and getting my champs in order to play arena and stuff like that. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, that's not to speak of the balance, the current balance. That's pretty off. GR sending over another buck saying, I'm a veteran player, played this game longer than most, but I've taken a few breaks over the years. With 37 6 stars and 124 5 stars, I should be able to hit the milestones without grinding 8 hours a day. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. And I would say this too. It's one thing if that's how the game was designed from the start. If you really wanted people to have like an unlimited grinding capability, and sure, if you wanted to have it from the start, but like taking that away from players, it's another game crash. Taking that away from players, yeah, that should definitely not be the case. Donut Cop sending over a buck as well, saying the time-based categories are insane in my opinion. Yeah. My son's account, which has maybe 10 4 stars and 1 5 stars in the same bracket as my main account. Yeah. I think that's pretty ridiculous. I want to say Kabama's commented on stuff like that before, too. I could be wrong. But I think they would agree that it's a pretty silly system. It's just, it's an old system. You know? It's an old system that just never got updated. And it was never perfect, but as just like a quick slight fix once upon a time in the game's infancy, it probably wasn't too bad, you know. But today and like the longer the game goes on, it just gets worse and worse, the time-based thing. Anyway, Static sent it over to the buck as well, saying, can confirm, can use my entire 5 and 6 star roster without hitting death matches, including the rank 1 and rank 2s. Wait, without mixing in? Or... Yeah, clarify that, Static. Like, are you mixing in with your rank 1s, or are you just able to throw the rank 1s in? Well, actually, Dragon already said she wasn't able to do that, so you must be talking about mixing in your champs, right? So yeah, it is good that we have a way to do that. But I kind of like having the incentive of like, as you get your champions ranked up, you do get more points. It is more convenient to run them faster. Okay, and he did confirm mixing in. Okay, all right, I thought so. Thoughts on shards being replaced with Grandmaster shards? That's a really big buff to the rewards. it's that, oh man, it's funny because like that's a huge benefit to the new system, but it's completely overshadowed by the additional time it takes to get the milestones for players without the 6-star rosters and stuff. So yeah, but that's a great change. GR sending over another buck saying, oh, and the help button and AQ rewards were the only way to earn loyalty in the beginning. Oh yeah, loyalty. Dude, I totally forgot about loyalty from the system. At this point, they could just they could totally just shift that 1,000 loyalty into some other area of the game. I mean, a lot of people have recommended like loyalty should just naturally happen when you're in an alliance for a period of time. You should just automatically be given loyalty, which I think makes sense. I'm not usually one for like just being handed rewards. Systems like the login calendar, I don't care about those kinds of systems. I like to earn the rewards. I don't want to be given them. But there's a certain amount of rewards to be given, which I think makes sense. And being just given loyalty for being in your alliance, I think that makes sense. I don't think it should scale up beyond like 1,000 a day. But I think it should like pretty quickly scale to 1,000. Maybe like every week that you're in the alliance, it goes up from you know, maybe like 250 to 500 to 750 to 1,000 once you're in an alliance for a month. You get that or something. Technically that screws over people who have to leave alliances or switch alliances, so maybe that isn't perfect either. I don't know. Anyway, Pixie Bell sent it over too, saying you talk too much, BG. That's it. Fair enough, Pixie Bell. I do talk too much. Thank you for the 2 though. BG, what if they move some of the units to objectives that require a certain number of wins rather than points? Yeah, Nick, that's what someone else recommended, and I think that's a good idea actually, man. That's the one idea that I heard today that I feel like doesn't really present any issues. If you have objectives that require you to play a certain number of times with 3 and 4-star champions, and 2-star champions for that matter, you shift some of the milestone rewards to that. That way people without the developed rosters, they can do that, and then they can, you know, get however many milestones they can with their roster in the arenas with their 6 stars. So yeah, it would still incentivize people to expand their rosters, but I don't think like the balance I think would be fine with that. Honestly, man, that sounds like the fix that kind of has to happen. If there's a better fix, it's still pretty early on in this new system. There might be a better fix, or there might be issues that I'm not thinking of with that system. But that sounds like the fix. Because, man, I really don't want to see this new arena system go away. Like I said, man, you know, it's not good as it is because so many people are getting screwed over. But if they can find a way to not screw people over and just keep the dual arena system that we have here, it's so much cleaner. It's so much more interesting. Like the arenas, man, we've been talking about them non-stop every single night. Which champions we're going to go for, how to prepare to go for these champions, how to like the strategy that got introduced with it. Some people think the arenas, it's all about just spending time and you just grind your life away and that's it. There is no strategy, but there's so much strategy to it actually with this current system. So I really don't want to see it go away, but it has to change. And that seems like the change. If they shifted some of the rewards to objectives, force players to use those lower level champs. And then like if you are a veteran player, if you are someone who doesn't want to go back and use your lower level champs, like okay, you're gonna miss out on some of those milestones, but you could still get all of like the high level rewards. I guess technically it does hurt those players a little bit, but no, actually no, it doesn't hurt those players because that's what they would have had to do in the first place. So never mind. I don't, yeah, I don't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any issues with that system. It seems really good. PG never stop talking. Thanks, Tipped, but I definitely talk too much for my own good. Dude, even in my Alliance chat, I came to the conclusion yesterday that I just talk too much. I talk too much on stream. I talk too much in my Alliance chat. Just talk too much, man. Harry said it over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, Brian, my small roster is smiling at the free 24 ISO chunks and the 6-star basic every 3 days, but very concerned about the rest. Still excited, though. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hear you, dude. There's definitely some big concerns. We've been talking about it. There's definitely some exciting things, and the exciting things, they're getting overshadowed by the concerns, which is unfortunate. But, there are definitely some good things with the changes. Taylor sent it over $1 as well, saying easiest model would be offer all arenas and limit how many you can enter. Then players decide what they want to do and want to go after, but Kabam can still control the unit inflation. There's issues with that too, though, man, because should players be limited? I don't want to be limited. I don't grind for all milestones. It's actually really rare that I grind for all milestones. I'm sure lots of people think that that's what I do, but anyone who is, you know, here during the live streams at night knows that that is very far from the truth. I grind like 1.5 to 2 of the arena's milestones. Sometimes I'll push it to 3. That's average though. It's like 1.5 to 2 arenas worth of milestones. However, and like I said before too, if that's how the game was at the start, okay, you know, limit it, and maybe that would have been for the best for the game. But because there is no limit on it today, that would just be like a nerf to the amount of units that players can get without spending money. It would nerf their like maximum potential, and yeah, that'd feel pretty bad too. Maybe it would be best for the long run of the game, so it might not be the worst idea ever, but that would still feel pretty bad, at least in the short run. Someone is always getting screwed. Big Blue. That is the way, man. Rip934 sending over the 2 saying, I tweeted the Peacock announcement to you. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see it. What do we got? Psych 3? You know that's right. Oh, man. Ah! This is Gus? Dude, I'm so pumped that that's the title of it. Yes, man. Dude, Gus is the best. Like, honestly, if you go back and watch the earlier Psych, Gus's character, it's just okay. It's not like he was never a bad character or anything like that, but the evolution of Gus is what makes Gus so good. Hell yeah, dude. Like, the later the seasons go, the better Gus gets, man. Yes. I'm pumped, dude. I'm so pumped for that. Rip. That's the best news. That's incredible. Maximus sending over another 4. Thank you, dude. Saying, all jabbering appreciated. The 1 is killing me. Oh, and the big D amount. Maximus, dude. Thank you again, man. Thank you, dude. You're never talking to Alliance chat when I was there? There's been periods where I talk less and I talk more. Lately, I've been talking too much, though. I can tell you that much. But yeah. There was a period of time where I really didn't talk much in the Alliance chat at all. But right, Taylor Fish is sending over a wait. I don't see a new message from you. Yeah, I still just see the same message. I don't know if if you did have another message or not, or if you missed when I read it at all. But your original message was the easiest model would be to offer all arenas and limit how many you could enter comment. Which again, might actually be the best for the game. Might be the healthiest thing for the game. So that players don't spend as much time in game. But it would feel like a nerf, because it would be, to players who have the time. And then they would feel more forced to buy their way through the game. And then also, there is, after all, there is only so much solo content Kabam can make. And the arenas kind of help with that downtime between fresh content. So, actually a second issue that I just thought of. But dude, thank you again for another super chat. Preston Harris and over 5. Thank you, dude. Let me see. It's a couple messages from you. Why not make the arenas bracketed based on progression title? Yeah, that's what Slugberg was saying a little bit, at least. Thronebreakers can use up to 6-star champs, Cavaliers can use up to 5-star champs, and so on. So, part of that issue though is like, does that make you want to not progress? Like if you're saying like the milestones change, because that would be the only way to actually to fix it so that players weren't screwed by not having like a crazy amount of 6 stars, is if you said you know, okay, if you can only use 5 stars if you're a Cavalier and the point totals to get the milestones are lower, then as soon as you get to Thronebreaker and if you don't have the 6-star roster, like, yeah, you're just screwed once again. It would be helpful for people who are trying to, like, you know, acquire new champions. Again, though, would you just want to stay in an earlier bracket to go after a new champion? It's weird. I do think there's something there to that. We'd have to work out the details for sure. But I do think, yeah, there is potential in having more, like tying it more into the progression titles. Progression title arena unlocks. Cavs can do 5-star arena. Then to unlock 6-star, you need to get Thronebreaker. The other issue with that too is, what if somebody has a lot of time, but they don't have the ability to take down the Grandmaster, yet they spend money during the holidays, so they have maybe a larger 6-star roster than someone who is putting more time into like story progression. I don't know, man. I'm going back to the same line. Someone's always getting screwed. At the end of the day, though, I mean, you should have to progress. You should be incentivized to go through story content, though. So I wouldn't hate that idea entirely. Thank you for the 5, though, dude. Easy, sent over $1.50 with the peach butt. Saying, in the old arena, I put up milestones in the 2 features. 16 mil, 270 units. 36,000 battleships, 37,000 PHC shards. If I put up 18 mil for the first 9 milestones, I'll get 205 units, 30k battleships, and 10,500 Grandmaster shards. I think just a minor tweak to milestones should be fine. I'm gonna die here. I hope I didn't lose another fight this match, otherwise I'm screwed. There goes my streak. So for you, a small tweak would be fine. Easy. But that's the issue is like, for some people, a small tweak would be okay. For some people, this is just all around an improvement. For other people, they would need a massive tweaking. Everyone's in such a different place in the game at the moment that, again, someone's always getting screwed. There's no way around it. A math major wouldn't be able to figure it out. Because I don't think it's possible. Outside of going, like, stepping out of the arena. Again, those objectives. That was still by far the best idea I've heard. Alright. Joe Stroh sent it over to saying, so you're saying it'll take 50 to 100 for the 5-star Shang-Chi? So I'm saying it'll take like 100, probably 100 plus. But who knows, to get 6-star Shang-Chi. And then for the 5-star, my guess is 50 million. Oh god, wait, is this the same arena where I died once already? Hold on, let me pay attention for just a moment so I don't lose my streak. Who puts Dragon Man in the arena? Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, for the 5-star, my guess is 50 million. I think it'll be a lot lower when the champion isn't as hyped, but there seems to be a lot of hype for Shang-Chi and the new arenas. People might just be checking them out, and I think my guess is 50 mil at least. I think that's high though. Honestly, I almost want to change that right now to like 40 million. The 6-star arena, the 6-star version of the champ, he's gonna be ridiculously high no matter what. The 5-star, maybe I should even change that to 40 mil. I don't know. All right. Anyway, Taylor Fish is sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Oh wait, still no new message from you. Well, if you're sending over bucks just because, I appreciate it. But if you're sending over super chats for whatever reason, I don't have any other messages. So maybe there's a glitch with YouTube. I don't know. John Quick sending over a pound saying, I mean the current infinite streak algorithm to abolish death matches. Hold on, what is your one before that?
The man loves beans.
Okay, 1 to 2, easy fix. Get rid of infinite streak. Fight match, what you put in. E.g. round 30, you can use 3-star champs, and fights available would be against either 3, 4, or 5s. 3 easy, 4 medium, 5 hard, and they can continue the streak. Yeah, I agree with that for getting rid of the infinite streak. The only issue is botting could potentially be made easier, but I think you still have to. I think ultimately you still have to go through with the change. Sorry, I just had to check something. I think ultimately you still have to go through with the change, even if it would technically make botting easier. Just because otherwise you're screwing over the player base. Just for the sake of making it so that bots can't exist as easily, even though they're still going to exist regardless. But that doesn't really solve the point issue, which I think is the bigger issue. Because you could still streak, just like even if you could streak, how are you really gonna get like 10 million points with your 3-star champs, you know? Or not even 10 million, but like enough points that enough points that you would get similar rewards to the previous arena system, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. Michael Lee sent it over too, saying just do a full eco reset and watch the anarchy. I wouldn't mind it. A full economy reset. All right, so obviously that'd be terrible, and that would be the end of MCOC as we know it. The game would be over completely. Can you imagine? Okay, guys, we're just gonna wipe the slate clean for everybody. We're gonna start fresh. Welcome to MCOC 2. Hope you enjoyed MCOC 1. All the years of effort that you put into the game, they're completely gone. They're done with. Have a good day. The game would be over. It would be anarchy. But, dude, I like the idea of like ladder resets and stuff like that. If there was a ladder system in this game, where there was like a seasonal thing, where you had to play with your lower level champions, like you started. Let's say like there was just one area of the game, so that we have like the main area and all of your champions are perfectly safe in this main area. You get to do all the same things that you're doing today in that area, right? Then there's another area of the game, and it's just like a kind of like a new game plus, so to speak, and you're going through like the earlier acts, but maybe it's just classified in a different way. But you got to go through like the earlier acts again, or some other content. Doesn't really matter what the content is. I mean, it matters, but for the sake of the idea, it doesn't matter. And you essentially have to start over. The units that you have in like on your account here, you can't actually use them in the in like that secondary area, the new game plus area. You don't get to carry over your roster to that area. You have to start over. Like variant, well, not exactly like variant. It's sort of like variant in that it's reusing old content. Yeah, but I'm talking about like as you're going through the old content, you're starting from scratch. But then like the rewards, like you'd gain rewards on that second server, or the second area of the game that would kind of carry over to your main roster and stuff like that. So there'd be a reason to do it. It'd be fun. It would probably take far too much effort from Kabam's side of things, but it'd be fun. For me, at least. I think other people would enjoy it too. It would essentially be like playing a new account challenge, except the rewards that you get, like, they still contribute towards your main account. That's probably the easiest way to conceptually think about it, at least. That'd be fun. Alright, Fluffy Monster sent over $1 saying if anyone is interested in the new Thronebreaker Arena Crystals, the Lithius open 12.5 million battle chips. Go see for yourself what the drop rates are with a lot of battle chips. You're welcome, fam. Oh, hi, Brian. How are you? Okay. Take it easy, okay? Wow. Thank you, Fluffy Monster. Yeah, if you guys are interested, though, Delithius, check out his YouTube. Potatoes, sent it over too. Thank you, dude. Saying no AQ for you today? AQ just started like an hour and a half ago. It'll be fine. I'm almost done grinding. We're going to end the stream. We're going to wrap things up pretty soon here. But I'm not really holding anyone up in AQ. My fights, I can almost guarantee you my fights are probably not even open yet. But alright, Daniel Tobias sent it over to saying, what is Maximus Savage's job? I think he said in the past he's an electrician. And if he didn't, I'm confusing him with someone else. Either way, it's kind of his business if he feels like saying or not. Where is he able to send over $100 for streams? I don't know. He's extremely generous is all I know. And super kind of him. But at the end of the day, whatever someone does, it's their business. BG doesn't worry about AQ. AQ worries about BG. Let's be real here. I did kind of hold my alliance up yesterday. I did feel bad about that. So whoops on that part, but yeah. I mean, I have some 5-star champions left here. I guess I'll finish up the 5 stars. I might as well. I forgot I was grinding for a champion for a minute here. I was like, I don't need to finish these up. This is a great start to the arena. I'll jump back in tonight with my 6 stars. No, I'm gonna keep going my 5 stars. I'm going for Falcon. Forgot. Oh, here we go. Maximus is saying that he is a wizard, clearly. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. BG, have you 100% the second round of the side quest? I haven't even started the first round. No, I haven't touched the side quest at all. I'm slowly collecting the rings. But that's about it. Oh, Taylor. Let's see here. Before max at 530 units. Allow all arenas as options, but players can only enter 3. That again, max is at 530. Choose your 3 arenas based on your roster and the milestones you want. Okay. Someone else had a similar idea to that. I don't think that would be good though, man. Because if you can just choose your arena, if you can just choose your arena, then there'd be no reason to really rank up your higher level champions. There'd be no reason to expand. You could just rank up. You could very easily rank up enough 3-star champions to, you know, instead of like no one would ever pick the higher arenas until you got to a point where you're just so far in the game that you have tons of extra resources to rank up a whole mess of 6-star champs, and that no longer, you know, matters to you or anything like that. Because it would just be so much easier to, you know, like you can get enough 3-star champs ranked up. Thinking about like the old 3-star arena, you could play the game for a few months and get plenty of 3 stars ranked up to hit all the milestones there very easily, you know. So no one would ever choose the higher arenas. There'd be too much benefit to newer players. You don't want to screw over newer players, which is why this change is bad, but you also don't want to just hand them everything right at the start of the game. GG, how the heck are you? I've been lurking most streams these days. Hope all is well, man. What's up, Jared? Doing good, dude. Hope you're doing well. GG's side quest rewards are quite good, like a 5-star crystal and legendary nexus. Okay. I'll do that stuff later. I'm not really in any rush to do the side quest. We got all month. How do you stay family friendly, especially in a game like MCOC? You've had some, let's say, choice words for the game. I don't know. It's not really too hard for me. I don't know. All I could say is it's not hard for me. I mean, you know, it probably helps that I had, like if I was younger, I would say, like, let's say I was maybe, well, damn, what age would I have to be? I had a job from age 14 and on. And what I was gonna say is, like, yeah, I mean, like when you're in like a place of business. I mean, when I was 14, I was just bagging groceries at a grocery store. But even there, like, you can't curse, right? Feels weird because I don't even want to compare like YouTube and streaming to a job because I don't even see it that way. I mean, YouTube is like making videos. That's hard work. That's a job. But streaming, this is just fun, and playing a video game is just fun. But still, like, you develop habits when you're in environments where you can't curse, you know. So from 14, I've had practice of not cursing from age 14 to 31, something like that. Many years of not cursing. I definitely do curse when I'm not streaming. I do try to keep it family friendly, just for the kiddos that are in here. Otherwise, I have no issue with you know, it's just language. Doesn't really hurt anybody. Well, all right, never mind. I'm opening up a different can of worms. Some language does. Anyway, the point is, I don't know, man. It's just not that hard for me, I guess. Gandharva sending over 20 rupees. Thank you, dude. Saying, ABG, quick question. If I dupe my feature champion, will it give me only 26, or will it give me ISO and 5-star shards as well? So the new arenas, things might have changed, but the way it worked in the past, let's talk about like the 4-star feature champion. You would get the 26, you'd get all of the ISO, and you'd get some shards. It was weird. It didn't give you as many shards as if you duped the champ from a crystal. It would only give you some shards. So I don't know how the new 5-star champs are going to be. But I'd imagine, yeah, you definitely get the SIGs and ISO, and we'll see about the shards. It helps that he's a milksop? What is a milksop? What the? What score are you targeting? Nick, I don't know exactly. Definitely over 70 mil. I'm only going to be running my 5- and 6-star champions. I don't think I'm going to run my 4-star champs at all. So yeah. I think I can put up about 80 million with just 5 and 6s. So that's probably about the goal. PG, my kids watch with me all the time. Feel free to say bad words. They hear worse from their mom. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Is like, yeah, I try to not curse, but at the same time, sometimes the curses do slip out while streaming. I don't think it's that big a deal, though. Because you're right. People are for sure going to hear worse elsewhere, so... At the end of the day, how much does it actually matter? But at the end of the day, it's the other thing, too, is like, it doesn't really matter to me to not curse either. So, it's like, okay, if neither matters, cursing or not cursing, who cares? A lot of times, I think the non-curse words are funnier. That's why I say butt. I have no problem saying ass on stream. It sounded weird the way I just said it right there. Ass. I have no problem saying ass. Sound like a damn robot. But, dude, butt is a funny word. I come from the days where, like, I don't know, man, just hearing the word, like, butthead is it's, to me, that's funnier than saying, like, some of the, like, the curse or swear word insults or whatever. There's just something great about the simplicity of calling somebody a butthead. Saying butt equals content. Yeah, there you go. BG, don't say words like ass. My kids are watching. Oh, Steve, I'm sorry. Butt will always be funnier than ass. I mean, they're both funny. To be fair, you got to use them in the right situation. But okay, actually, here's when I first realized that butt is a funnier word than ass in some situation, though. What's it called? Home Alone. So there's a scene in Home Alone where Buzz is talking, and he says, I can't remember the line, But he says like something like, I wouldn't help you if you were growing on my ass or something like that, right? Some weird saying. And if you watch it on TV, at least back in the day, they had to censor it. Like they had to censor out ass. But instead of getting like the same actor to say ass, they just had somebody dub in butt. And it just sounded so off and so wrong that it was hilarious, man. It was great. I met Brian in person. He curses up a storm and super racist too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, man, that's something that that I'm definitely not okay with. I do curse, but there's nothing racist going on at all. Obviously just joking, but still, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. So the new milestones, and to me, it seems that Kabam just wants players to buy units. No way normal players can get all the milestones. Yeah, it's not good right now. We've been talking about it all day. I have a feeling they're gonna fix it, but we'll see what happens. Always think of Funky Butt Lovin' from Rookie of the Year. That's another great one, dude. Where the doctor's... he hits the doctor with his broken arm. And the doctor goes... Funky butt lovin'. Did he just say funky butt lovin'? Yeah, man. Butt's not the only word like that, too. There's a lot of funny words that are like PG, you know? Wait, you were joking that you're not racist? No. I'm saying the person's saying that in real life. No, absolutely not. Jeremiah sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. They took my 6-star rogue to rank 2 unawakened, and now I could rank 5 my 5-star awakened. Oh. You're talking about for the challenge? Yeah. Can you not use the 6-star? Is that's just for 5 stars, huh? Rip. At least that challenge is one of the easier ones. A lot of people have just been using their rank 4s. The Kamala challenge, I think people are crazy for not taking their Kamala to rank 5. That just seems like madness. But the rogue one, you might have to use a couple of extra items or something like that. Wouldn't be that big a deal. Dingus is top notch. Dingus is good too. Yeah. Absolutely. Slayed the potato. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. Just a membership renewal. Well, Slayed the potato, I don't know if you're in here, man, but if you are, thank you for the continued support. Shout out to all the channel members. Appreciate you guys. Scott sending over buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, will you be doing arenas today? What? Nah, no arenas for me. At all. Yeah, I'll be back tonight for more arenas too, if that's what you were asking about, maybe. But speaking of the arenas, I only have 1 5-star left, and he's gonna go unused. I wish I could have got some new 5 stars for my recent crystal opening. That way this guy wouldn't be so lonely. But I'm out of 5 stars, out of 6 stars. I'm at 10.3 million points. I couldn't even finish the alpha arena yesterday, which kind of bummed me out. But, oh well, couple alphas, couple tier 1 alphas are gonna have to slip by. I wish I can get rid of this arena. Just because it's cluttering things up. The side event one. I'm already done with it. Get it out of here. But I think this is a good start. 10.3 million. Let's go pop open another one of the new battle chip crystals. Cap things off. I don't think I'm going to be popping open a 50k one each night. We'll have to figure out what to do about that. But for now we can still. All right, Joe Stro though hitting that member button, dude. Joe Stro, thank you, man. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. And all of these sweet ass custom emojis they now have access to as well. Thank you, dude. Dragon sent over to saying the truth in person, BG's head is shinier. Dragon, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said about me. Thank you so much. You know, the few times that I do go out in person, I do try to apply a little bit of an extra coat of wax. Usually go for a scented one instead of the unscented that you guys usually see me with. Let's see if we can get one of the big unit pops though, man. Did they always... Hold on a sec. Okay, never mind. I guess they always said the rates. It's just been so long since I looked at them. All right, anyway, let's spin this sucker out. Where do I find the custom stickers? They're in the emoji, the same button that you'd click for the emojis. They're just at the top. They should be at least. Oh yeah, there we go. Seems like you found it. Dude, I'll have to change the 225 maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, probably not, because we probably will go back to popping open the 10K once at the end of the streams. Come on, let me see them units, though. Please, one time, one time. Damn it. Rip. All right, on that note though, guys, I'll be back normal time tonight, which is in about 7 hours. Let's see. I think we should raid Cam. Cam's a good dude. Here's a link to Cam's channel. He's finishing up the... Dude, he's on Kamala Khan. In Labyrinth. He's finishing his final challenge right now. Cheer him on, guys. He needs the support. Kamala Khan is pretty deep in there. He's only got like what is it, like 3 or 4 fights left after this. But yeah, man, he's doing the Inhuman Labyrinth run for his final run. So he could use the support if you guys are looking for some more MCOC content to grind along to or whatever. Once again, the link is in the chat. Give him that BG raid, banana raid. Bushido Brown, though, sent in over a last-minute pound saying, BG, do you use those electric polishers? If so, how are you able to angle it and shine the back of your head? Laura? Yeah. Yeah, dude. First off, I have like a mirror and pulley system rigged up so that if Laura's not around, I could at least, you know, try my best. But when Laura's around, yeah, she helps out. And it's something, man. You know, we got the industrial size floor buffer. And like Laura's real strong, man. She does a good job of just controlling that thing and not letting it fly off my head. It works out. So but shout out to Maximus for being today's biggest T. Maximus, dude, thank you again, man. Super generous of you, man, as you always are. So yeah, thank you, dude. And thank you to everyone else. Listen, man, it still is a bit of a bummer for those of you that are being affected by the arena changes in the worst way. But we'll give feedback to Kabam, and hopefully they get it straightened out. So, in the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in about 7 hours to continue the Falcon grind. Links in the chat one more time for Cam. All right, I'll see you guys later, everybody. I like this view so much more. Play like this normally. Well, what if we really amp things up and we start to play like this or like this? All right, it's time to go. All right, good night, or see you guys later. Bye, everybody.